Again.
Yeah, what do you mean again?
I just mean like in the future,
Ever again.
like ever again. Yes.
I work for me.
I like how like this is the second stream I think in a row that has started off with Brad's employment conversations.
Oh, has it? Oh, I didn't realize that.
Oh,
All right,
no.
fuck it. I'm gonna get us the viewers. I'm gonna get us like 10 viewers right now,
Join my
or
OnlyFans.
maybe
guys.
like
It's
maybe
worth
like
it.
5. We'll see.
$8 a month.
That's it? Pretty cheap.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, I am.
All right, time for some shameless promotion, boys and girls.
As long as you know
Right.
you're not worth shit.
Exactly. Look,
If you set your bar low, there's nothing to disappoint.
I got 52 Bs right
Oh.
over here.
Yo,
get
do you link to Zelenkov stuff on your Twitch?
I have a command for the World Anvil. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's all. I just wanted to make sure people could have a little background if they wanted it.
Right. It should be. Yep. Exclamation point Zelenkov. What's up, Zen? I should probably on. Oh wait, yeah, I shouldn't be fucking. I'm not gonna be fucking really talking to chat anyway. I'll be typing in chat for VOD purposes.
Why didn't that link? Why
Don't
didn't
worry, Joe.
Twitch.tv link?
I don't want your
Oh, like
streams.
the hyperlink?
Yeah, it didn't fucking link.
So they didn't put the
posted on
fucking
Discord.
HTTP. There it is.
So
I fixed it for you. There you go.
I should have
You
done
have
it myself.
HPV, Joe?
It's being done.
What?
Damn.
Dumb.
Sorry, you got HPV.
Why are you like this?
Why do you have HPV?
I don't.
But he asked you, why do you have HPV?
Yeah.
So,
Technically speaking, many of us probably do.
Anyway,
Okay.
Nice.
enough fun.
Enough fun. It's time for D&D.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna die.
All right,
Smile.
we only have 3 viewers, and one of them is me. So I gotta step up with some other Discords. Hold on.
They'll come in due time.
But
They
while
will
we're
come.
doing that, how about a recap?
We like recaps.
We like recaps. It's been a minute. The party of yet to be named individuals. After meeting with the broker, going over some details about what is to come, what are they looking for, and what he needs, gathered your horse and cart and made your way out of Ashfeller northward towards Port Aerosmith to brave Workin Symphony to cross over onto your way to the wastes to go find Zay Farrell, the not so easily found city of the Tieflings.
By the way, Zaefarel. Yes,
Correct, but there is a hyphen after the first A.
Zay. Got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Zay
You still can't get it right in the first try. You got all the letters there, though.
Yeah, I think that's a first for me. I had it written down a while ago. I forgot to check my spelling to do my always wrong check.
But you guys had a little over a week's worth of travel ahead of you. You knew you had enough rations provided by the broker to get you pretty much most of the way there. You would have to stop one or two times on the way. After consulting the map, you decided to stop at the first small village that you were going to pass along the way, and once again at one of the more major towns, Morand, and then on your way to the port to continue your travel. Along the way, you guys had some downtime. You guys got to mostly sit in silence. There was a lot of prayer, a lot of deep contemplation of life decisions. But some good conversations were had. You guys talked about, your gods, your futures, what you're looking for. Some plans were made. Some plans were thrown out. Some plans were made again. One of you is still having trouble reaching a particular individual that you're looking for.
It's not a good look. It's not a good feeling.
As a wise druid would say. Let me stop.
Wise?
That was one of the funniest. That was one of the
My
funniest things.
wisdom stat is very high, so yes, I am wise.
He is
My
game
intelligence just
law.
isn't high.
Not wise at all.
By game law, he is wise.
I'm wise when I need to, but my intelligence is low, so I have to balance it.
Fuck
Yeah.
his stat block. He's bullshit.
I am the opposite.
Valir, during some deep meditation and practice, you were able to glean some information from the Leiatic energy traveling beneath the ground. Not only were you able to get a sense of where they are and kind of be able to trace them slightly, and you figured with more training and practice, you probably could hone that skill. You came to a realization that you could even draw more power from them.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, a couple of days' travel has gone by. You made your first stop, picked up some more supplies at a small little village. You did not genocide. Good job.
No.
Yes, we did it. We're basically good guys now.
Too much else on our minds.
We survived. The village survived our wrath.
After a couple more days of travel, you started to approach. Let's see, at the 6.5, 7 day mark, about 2 days out from the major town of Morand. And that's where we're picking up. Questions, comments, concerns?
2 days from what's the town one more time?
It is. Sure, I'll give you the right spelling.
How did you know I would have asked? I'm
Shocking.
sorry. Please, God.
Morand. Moerand.
Moerand.
On the map.
Got it.
It is also.
Oh, I'll pull that up now. Oh yeah, it is one of the few towns on the map. Got it.
But you're approaching the evening of day 6 at this point. Or, I'm sorry, evening of day 7. You'll arrive there at day 9.
As the. Oh, are we good to jump in? I didn't want to.
Go for it. Unless anyone else has any questions or clarifications they need from. No, it's been a minute.
I'm just in panic prayer the whole time. You know how it goes.
As the day is nearing a close, I will kind of. I've still been messing around on my end, but I will approach Suji. So Suji, any luck on, the plans? I hope you've been making better headway than I was, because I was beating my head against the wall for 3 days.
Yeah, I got some plans. I think I have like a base model. I got the standard wings, the armor set up, but I feel like tuning with it a bit more. So I'll get back to you in the future. It's not like
Okay.
we're gonna have just a forge along the way,
Well,
But if it does show up, possibly.
we are approaching a major city. I thought it entirely possible we could find one there, but if it's not ready, it's not ready. I'm not going to rush it. I do want it to be done correctly first and foremost.
Fair enough.
Thanks again for the help.
But yeah, of course, anytime.
If it's okay with you, I'd like to. I don't necessarily want to hover, but when the work starts, I do want to, be involved and collaborate.
Sure, I got you, champ. You can hold the flashlight.
Well, just Suji, there's so much potential there in your new talent. I mean, there's endless possibilities if we were to find ourselves a larger quantity of quality ore or something related in the future. Just thinking out loud, that's all.
Yeah, plus I think it'll be a good starting project to work with something small. And then we would end up, in case anyone of the party needs armor, we could build something from that.
That's a good
If
point.
my skills are to the par that I believe they are.
That's interesting to think about, actually. Did Hondrik dictate to you exactly how this works? Because while the knowledge may have been imparted on you, you, technically speaking, have zero experience. So.
I mean, I made this scythe, but definitely is a little questionable.
Good point. Yeah, I guess that proves it right there, doesn't it? You made the scythe without any experience, and that looks way more advanced than anything I'm requesting. So
It is quite beautiful.
Perfect. Well, I'm here if you need me.
Gotcha. And I'll keep on scribbling. See a little bit of erasers going on, but you know, it's fine tuning.
Suji, can you make a roll d20 and add your dex modifier to it?
And I believe. Oh wait, my base dex is pretty low. Just double check it. -1, so 10.
Nice.
Good to know.
Oh boy. That's always a good sign. I am very wary of good to knows.
Yeah, I don't like when he says good to know at all.
It's gotten his good to knows have gotten so much worse in the other campaign. Potentially, we suspect. We don't actually know yet. So?
We're gonna pet Pyra.
Aw, that's sweet.
He accepts the pets.
Yes.
I'm praying.
I'm about to enhance ability 7, and then I notice that Pyra is just accepting at this point, and I'll back off.
Yeah.
See that, Tinkers? I'm like the pet matchmaker over here.
That's not weird at all, boss.
He needed it. I didn't mean it like, get your mind out of the gutter, Tinkers. I know that I'm technically responsible for your mind, but that's besides the point. This was a very wholesome moment between a robot and his fire dog. And I, for one, will just sit back and appreciate it.
You don't pet me like that anymore.
Tinkers, we've been very busy. If I have not shown you the proper affection, I am sorry. I will make a better effort. And I will.
Yeah.
As I was reaching over to Tinkers, yes, of course. Of course. So, what about the rest of you silent praying and meditating folks? Anything of note? I'm with Suji taking over my project. I'm rather bored. Why don't you? How about a penny for? How about a copper for some of your thoughts?
You're annoying.
Why, thank you, Vintas. From you, I do take that as a compliment.
Anything on my religion check? Yes.
Wow, nothing, huh? You all are really, my God. And then this is why I never got into religion. You guys, I'll just go back to drawing my plans.
I'm the
Super
only
obsessed
one.
about it.
I'm the only one. I don't like it.
I'm in deep contemplation and prayer right now.
I'm gonna throw a javelin.
Although we did have a conversation last session where
Oh yeah, we
someone
did.
is supposed to be talking to 7 right now.
Oh yeah. All right. It'll be me then. I'll just
Right.
kind of like, so Seven. How's it going with Pyra? Just very casual, just so he's not.
Fuck.
Yeah.
As I see him throw the javelin, I remember like, oh shit. Yeah, all right.
I'm running out of javelins, but Pyro's doing great.
Good. I'm glad.
Even I can talk to my god.
Wait, have you told us that before that you've spoken to them,
Yeah.
or that you're just praying?
Well, I was praying I got signs when I was talking to Vinteth. Remember when we blew up? I got out and just started beating the ground.
Oh yes.
Yes.
That ground will never forget.
No.
That poor tree. I had it coming though.
What?
They're having this
what was-
conversation. Pyra goes over and is attempting to pull the javelin out of the ground, but is unable to, as it is stuck.
Oh my god, she's trying to play fetch. Maybe throw something that doesn't stick into the ground next time.
I don't have the teeth anymore.
The teeth for what?
The giant frog's teeth. I had a whole bunch, but I gave them to
Oh,
Babby.
right.
Get a stick.
Oh, I just meant, yeah, a stick or something. Something she could carry back to you.
Uh,
As at the earliest opportunity, I will mage hand whenever I see a stick alongside her cart. I will mage hand a couple of them into the cart for Seven and Pyra. Try this. I think it'll work out better.
All right. Let's throw it. Do I gotta make a check or?
No, it's
I'm not throwing a stick. I hope
it's-
not.
Just a stick, Seven.
Miles.
I don't know, man. Things happen sometimes.
you have successfully thrown a stick.
Nice.
Gonna be fucking golf clap for Seven.
Don't golf clap for him. Give him a few polite words of encouragement. It's another 10 seconds without issues.
Yeah, Seven, you throw that stick.
Yeah. What else?
We'll fetch a stick.
Yeah.
Doop, doop.
Is she jumping off the
Dude.
cart and then jumping
Oh,
back
yeah,
on?
dude,
What's
dude.
happening?
All right.
Well, so this is the end of the day of day 6. So you guys are getting ready for like camp.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Mm.
Okay.
The cart image has me shooketh. I'm like, in my head, we're still traveling. No, we're chilling, getting ready for camp, setting fires, being
I mean,
disappointed that our gods are missing. You know,
that's
usual
fair.
camping
That is
things.
live. You can
No,
hop
we
on
aren't.
the cart.
There was no our gods.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's yourself.
hour.
Hour. Sure.
Sorry, fucking excuses for elves.
I have torches.
You do.
I do.
So if we're preparing for camp, then I'll go over to Saishori. So what are you thinking? You've been very quiet along the way. I honestly I thought you might be a bit more excited with discovering potentially your lineage. I mean, I'm excited, and I just to learn more about tieflings, quite frankly.
Yeah, I mean, I do have reason to be excited, I guess. I've never really known much about myself other than I'm a tiefling.
Hmm.
But as I told you before, I'm still in deep contemplation, trying to come to terms with the fact that I brought you guys out here. The dangers that we're probably going to have to face to end up in a place where I don't even know where it is. We have no idea where it is, just that it's there.
We might not know an exact location, but We have a general idea. Honestly, Zaishori, look at this group. You couldn't have forced their hands to do anything. No offense. There seem to be a lot of very strong-willed people here, and I sincerely doubt that if they did not want to come, they would not be here.
Kind of overhear that conversation and be like, we could have taken the airship instead of going this way, though.
Yes, I'm on board with you there. Let's not rub it in at the moment. We'll rub it in after the first very dangerous encounter along the way. How about that, Valia?
Suppose, but worth it if I could figure out more about these ley lines and stuff like that. That's very intriguing. So I'll just keep reminding myself of that so I don't hate this whole trip.
Well, do you have faith you'll be able to track these?
Faith, you know who you're talking to, right? It's me,
You know it.
Valia
You know
here.
it. Yes, true. So okay, but look. Confidence aside, realistically, do you feel their presence right now? I mean, are we close to any? Did you, is this like a radar? I don't. I mean, I know that you've said you can do it, but I just like to
Well,
understand a bit more.
ever since the broker did mention about the ley lines and everything, throughout this whole trip, I kind of been trying to feel them a little bit more. It's not something that I got taught in the monastery, at least, when I was there before they kicked me out and all, but I was trying to feel it for myself, and I've been able to, how do I say that? I don't know. I feel more connected to them. I could sense them a little bit better now that I'm actually trying and concentrating.
I see.
So I do have faith and confidence that I will be able to find something. So I'm hoping I can unlock some sort of secret, some way to tap into these ley lines so I could enhance my own powers. Not that I need to
Oh.
enhance my own powers, but
Of course not. No, naturally, you're already supremely talented, Leah. But that's fascinating, though. I mean, I just assumed this was going to be simple detection, but if you could draw from their power, even better.
yes, I am looking forward to that. But for now, I can sense them a little bit. I'm not sure if Suji feels the same way, but I know I could sense something around.
I'm just happy people have their own purposes to be out here.
There's definitely magical presence that's a little more pushing it than typical. But nothing that's overly shocking my senses. If that makes any sense.
It does. Well, long journey ahead, but it's going to be fun. Lots to learn.
Yes.
Lots to
Fun.
discover.
Define fun.
Yeah.
my words exactly, Vintef.
I mean, I've never been to the wastes, so there's always new people. If I can deal with some racist humans, I can certainly deal with whatever we're going to find out there. And Vertrag, besides the racist humans, was relatively pleasant.
If you say so.
Yeah, but this area is also known as very dangerous.
Oh, I'm sorry. Have you found any other locales with potential people paying us 10,000 gold per job? Because I haven't. I was scraping by for silver at every leg of my journey until Vertrag. So
Fair point.
pleasant, and that just the lap of luxury. I get it; it's all surrounding the broker, but if the broker's any sign, I mean, at least Ashfaller, worthwhile.
I mean, the gold's wonderful and all, but I haven't even really taken advantage of it. I never expected to have this much money in my life again, so I'm just kind of chilling. I could stop, but I'm mainly just adventuring. The money's just a added bonus.
That's true. I mean, if you just as I've told you, for me, it's I'm very reliant upon the gold. Without it, it's much harder. I mean, there is some degree of magic I can pick up myself over time naturally, but being able to just take a scroll and work from it is always a plus.
The nice things in life are always pricey, aren't they?
Seven,
Indeed
stop.
they are.
Stop. If you dig a trench too deep, we won't be able to get the fucking horse and cart over.
Oh, I look up and realize. Oh, he's
Oh.
been busy, hasn't he?
Right.
Leave us an exit on the
I-
road, at least.
If we if he keeps doing that, our group is going to be uniquely trackable. Oh yes, just keep going until you find the 5 foot wide trench. 30. 5 foot wide, 30 feet across trench. Just
Yeah, cart
I
tracks are
guess-
one thing, but giant trenches uniquely distinguishable.
we could I guess ask him to refill it tomorrow. I don't know. Frankly, I just prefer him kind of doing his thing over there better than this newfound paranoia of his.
Maybe he does that because he's paranoid. He's just building a barrier for us or something, or for himself.
Maybe
And
if
admittedly, it does. Oh, sorry, Suji, go.
If Seven ever wanted to retire from, traveling and fighting around the world, he could maybe just build lakes for towns. I feel like it's something he's quite passionate about.
That could be good for him. I feel God Captain is probably what he would tell you his dream job is. He has talked about it quite a lot.
With him digging all these holes and being a captain of the guard, I definitely feel bad for anyone who commits crimes in his town.
I'm gonna throw one of the sticks at Seven, so Pierre runs after him.
Mm.
Oh fuck!
Chucking a stick.
Have you
Chucking a
finished
stick.
digging?
Is he off the
Seven.
cart?
Yeah.
Well, we all are because
He's
we're
been digging a trench.
yeah. It's the card on screen, but we're like prepping for camp. We're stopped.
Kitchen a tent.
That's I
You
assume
know,
this big square.
As long as the
is
trench is
right?
around us, I'm okay. It's a good protective measure for everyone.
Yeah. As long as he doesn't trap us in here.
Well, we're not trapped
Mm.
by a 5 foot gap, but admittedly, this probably does stop a variety of animals potentially from attacking us. At least makes it
He's
less.
gonna have some issues getting over this.
We're gonna have to refill in the road to get the cart out.
Oh shit! Seven, we're still on the road. Look at what you gotta refill at least the road portion tomorrow morning.
You're muted.
Muted.
You're still
There you go.
Yeah, no, I didn't realize that. I was telling you, I refilled
Silent.
this entire time. So, like, horses have a clear way to get out. Also, can keep them in. And I don't think Elise will work on Pyra because she is made of fire.
What
She
does
escape all-
being made of fire have to do with a hole in the ground?
Well, these leashes won't work on her. She can escape.
I mean, you could.
Doesn't really run much. She literally sat in a fire for like almost a week.
I'm
I
sure
don't
she
think
could
she's
just
going
leap the
to
gap.
run away.
I'm sure she could just leap the gap if she wanted to.
Speaking of Pyra, has anyone figured out what she eats?
I just assumed she subsisted off elemental energy, but I don't know, Monk.
Possible.
You
I
have
mean,
any
she was
input?
living in a closet.
Could have just been particularly cruel owners.
I mean, we don't know how long she was trapped in that closet.
Hmm.
Should have been put there the night before.
Can I do a check to see what sustenance Pyre actually needs?
Hmm.
Sure. Make a
Oh shit!
What are we rolling?
What are we rolling?
Let's call it your choice: Arcana, Nature, Insight. Whichever one you want.
Ooh.
24.
I produced some good berries and put them on the ground near fire.
I
While they
will-
all up.
I will gather some wood and start the fire separately and see if she has any interest in approaching that, going off this elemental energy theory of Valyr's.
Ravi, I have a tinder box and torches. Do you need any of those?
I appreciate it, but no. And I just kind of flick my fingers and like the fires, from a firebolt starts. Like, no, I've got it handled. But thank you.
Valyr, with a 24, it's funny. You've seen she'll eat when she's given food,
Mm-hmm.
but she doesn't necessarily seem to need it.
Gotcha.
But with a 24, what you would have noticed over the last couple of days, especially in comparison to when you first found her locked in the closet,
Mm-hmm.
she tends to do a lot of sunbathing.
She's a plant.
Oh my god, she's
Yeah.
plant dog.
She's
Yeah.
photosynthesizing.
Photos.
Yeah.
And
Got it.
between that and basically living in fireplaces whenever she sees them, you get the feeling that she probably does sustain herself off of some sort of heat or elemental like energy type thing.
Gotcha. Okay. Um. Would I get a sense of like, since she's, I guess you could say she's like elemental-ish, I guess you could say. Would she be able to like feel the ley lines as well, like I'm starting to?
I will say you're not 100% sure, as that's reading into the psyche of a tiny
Yeah.
fire dog. That's hard to ascertain. What you do remember though is when you guys were in the Courtbeard's basement,
Mm-hmm.
she seemed to react and avoided like the grooves in the ground.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Well, whoever's asking about Pyra, I just mentioned. Well, she doesn't really eat. She eats if you give her food, but I think that's just however she was made or raised, just to act like an actual pet. But she just needs some elemental source. In this case, just fire or heat to make her be sustained, living. But other than that, she doesn't necessarily need food at all.
Well,
in case you guys
I'm glad to hear we haven't been neglecting her. So that's a plus.
I mean, we did just abandon her for a week, so neglect is
She
relative.
was.
She had a fire though, so it all worked out.
So Valir, if you say that, do you think she was just temporarily into that the closet we found her in? Because there definitely was no heat in there.
No.
were there ley lines?
Well, I'm not but there was
Maybe-
heat in the vault when we went in there. Wasn't there? Or some sort of like ash, whatever affected the tiefling over there, Saishuri. Like she freaked out. So I'm guessing Pyre was able to sense that around. I'm not sure what's the scope of her needing to be close to elemental source, but she was still alive and kicking.
As long as she seems okay. And if the less maintenance we have to worry about her, I guess a bit better.
Of course. Kind of look over to Pyra, kind of smile a little bit, thinking about how she is, an elemental essentially, and I'm thinking to myself like, yeah, I gotta figure these things out to get even better than what I'm at. So I'm just kind of smirking, and I kind of get a fire lick from her and kind of like made a crude form of herself so she could play it for a little bit. So you guys see me do that, having her way.
That's awesome.
What is Pyra's reaction?
Just freak out, just run away? No.
Fucking eats it.
Right?
I've consumed my brother.
Yep, she looks at it, and first she sees just the fire, and and then sees it, and you kind of like make it dance around a little bit, and she does like ever played with a puppy and like had the toy and just kind of like rubbed it around the ground. Yeah, she does that for a little bit, and then seems happy.
That's nice.
And then notices a campfire and goes to laze in it.
Nice. Call it.
Fuck your good berries.
Well, there's. It ate them before.
It's not like they're going to go to waste, and I will very subtly take a good berry.
Is anybody talking to the 7 before he starts freaking out?
He's been digging a hole this whole time. They can't get him if they can't find him.
Just valid.
DM, how deep's the water table on this continent?
What a question! I've never heard that question asked in any group I've been a part of.
You have no idea.
Considering that there's a lake over there,
Oh,
big body of
Sarah,
water.
that lake is several days away.
Yeah, but that's by horse travel.
Yes.
I don't know how deep 7 has to dig in order to hit water.
Yeah, we kind of picked up on that.
7 just made a well.
all across the nation, new wells have been built for the poorest of our villages. I don't know what altruistic person could have done this, but that's just amazing.
Wait,
Oh,
7,
right in the middle of the
7,
road.
how deep is the well?
Well, I had 50 feet of rope and it doesn't reach the bottom anymore.
I will attempt to use shape water and try to fill it up like twice. So 10 feet.
All right, you have poured water into a hole.
No.
Wait, how is he digging 50 feet down if he's not in 50 feet down in the hole?
I have shovels.
Are you climbing 50 feet down into the hole?
I've been digging.
are you gonna get out?
I'll climb.
Yeah, I was about to even climb.
Yeah, it's like close.
Well, the hole is definitely not 50 feet down.
It could be.
Not
unless we've been here for 2 days.
because you also got to remember it's not so much digging straight down. You got to do something with all that dirt.
I don't need to breathe. It's fine.
He's eating it. What are you
He's
talking
just
about?
burrowing.
I'm
He's not
tunneling.
digging. He's
Oh
burrowing.
my god.
I'm burrowing.
Eating
I
it
find
all.
out
Nigga tap.
shows up.
No.
I will dig a tunnel to meet my trench, and I'll just pop out over there. Then
Don't
Okay.
eat it all.
I'd have to rage to do that first.
7 is a graboid. Got it.
I would say over the course of this conversation, you would have finished your trench because it is still a large freaking trench.
Yes. All right. Well, I officially have a finished trench. I filled in a let's call it a 15-foot wide area, so we can still cross through it. Just wherever the serial touches, just ignore that.
Gotcha.
Alright.
So you left the road open. You didn't
Yes.
destroy the road. Thanks. Good job.
But only
about
in
the-
front of
Yeah, the
Only
road behind
yourself.
us is fucked.
They can go around it. It's fine.
I got this.
Now they can't follow us.
Easy peasy.
Who are they? Who is following us?
Why don't you pray to your God and find out?
Oh.
No. Oh my gosh.
7. I didn't know you had it in you.
Yeah.
Who downloaded the SAS module?
Look,
That was
I've been in this trench for a while now. They're here. So can't see them. That's your problem.
I don't even know how to fucking respond to that.
I haven't seen that level of savagery since the Bullywog Cave.
Seven's
When did
evolved.
7 get so sassy?
Gonna let that go.
He must remember everything he learns from us.
Oh no.
Oh gosh.
Robbie, are we
Yeah.
bad parents?
I don't think we're great parents, but bad objective.
Objective.
I said subject.
Oh, I thought you said object. Objectively, we're fucking
No.
terrible.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh, well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm gonna finish setting up my tent and get ready for the evening. We've got to. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Are we getting there tomorrow?
Probably
Oh,
days
tomorrow's
still,
the final
right?
day of travel.
You have 2
Gotcha.
full days left after this.
Oh, 2 full days. Okay.
Blue square.
Blue
Yep.
square.
So
I don't know how to undo it.
I don't know what the blue square is, but I will head off.
I
And
think that's
begin
the trenches.
Spencer.
How
We're
do I
drowning
do
in
it?
the water now.
Nice.
Oh, he hit the waterbed.
Yep, I guess we're all done. Nobody can. Good campaign, guys.
The trench has been filled in. We're
I don't know how
drowning
to-
in a pool now.
All right, there we go. It's gone.
I remove my plate armor, stretch out my arms a bit, and just start meditating. Pretty much not even really setting anything up too much. Just a bit near the fire.
All right. I found the thing. Freehand.
What are you doing? Oh no.
Making the route. Drawing the trench the right way, so no, we're not dying. No drowning. Well, I wouldn't
Okay.
drown. You would. I don't need to breathe. Oh yeah, it's open. Just we're safe now.
Then I can make it so none of us need to breathe underwater.
All right.
Well, technically speaking, we still would.
Just breathe water.
All right.
We're fish, forehead.
Evening goes uneventful. Wake up the next day. You pack up your camp. Got 2 days left till you hit the next major city on your way to Port Airysmith. Anything you wish to accomplish this day?
No attacks in the middle of the night. What a change of pace.
I can't remember if I said it last session or not, but in case I haven't, I'm gonna spend time copying the spells I got from Babby into my spell book.
Dang, did that water kill Pyra? She's gone now. Wow.
Oh,
She was so young.
Could we potentially share like scrolls and shit we got and copy them into each other's spell books, or does it get consumed when we copy them?
That's a negative.
Yeah, consumed when copied, my friend.
That's a negative. Worth a shot. All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
let's try to understand.
What do you mean get out of here? Aren't we sleeping?
Oh, we woke up. It's over. It's
No,
morning.
it's the next day.
It's the
Oh,
next day already.
that was fast.
Nice nat one. Where's your god now, bitch?
Still more prison than yours. Only one prayer I haven't felt anything from. How many times you prayed and not hear her? Or feel her?
Over the past several days, many.
Yeah.
Vinteth,
Telling you, it's shadow people.
if this is my fault, I'm sorry. I was just making jokes. I didn't think Seven would take them so seriously.
I can't take
Someone
him seriously.
really rubbed off on him.
Seven's daddy is a wizard. Who knew?
Well, he has expressed interest in becoming a wizard.
Yeah.
You're a wizard.
If he ever starts casting spells, I'm gonna be so disappointed in him.
Oh no,
Where'd our horse go?
horses ran away. They ran away from us.
Oh,
You left my trench.
turns out Seven was right the whole time. We needed the full trench.
What a tiny
Andy is shrunk.
Little tiny horses. Oh, they're growing.
They're long boys now.
Stop casting in large.
Oh, I'll cast it. I just learned it.
Exactly.
That's what she said.
There we go. Back to normal.
Can you make our horses bigger for more stamina, more speed? Is that a thing? Did you just make bigger horses?
Hugify.
Who are you asking?
Both you and Brad.
No, I have not actually enlarged the horses. There is no point doing that.
No, but could you? Would it have a
Could
benefit?
I could enlarge one of them.
So it'd be like the fucking Rudolph horse, the leader. Could you just enlarge a regular horse into like a war horse? Like, oh, you're giant now. Go into battle. Carry 7.
I mean, it also doesn't last very long, so that would be mostly pointless, Vinteth.
How long does it last?
A minute.
A minute.
You could cast on me for battle.
Well, yes, one option.
All right, stick to your chromatic orb bullshit then.
Intimidation on a whole new scale. Let's just make genocide easier.
I mean, if you
What?
if you wish to be amused, I can enlarge. I don't think that's going to be productive. I can enlarge one of the horses, and then what? I'm not enlarging the. Actually, I don't know. Does equipment get enlarged with enlarge?
What
Yeah.
kind of equipment?
Oh,
Oh,
all right. Yeah, but I still don't think that's a good idea. I'm not going to do it.
I was just wondering if it's possible to enlarge biological beings, but you know,
Yes, creatures and objects, from my understanding of the spell.
but not humanoids.
No, humanoids as well.
So you can make 7 even bigger.
Yes.
Can we do that?
If you want me to try it for kicks, sure. I mean, I haven't tested the spell yet. I'm happy to.
Let's do it.
So it's only a minute. So before we get on the road, I will enlarge 7. Yes.
7. You're twice as tall, twice as heavy.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
You got your height back and then some.
You just see me whisper to myself, like, why the fuck would he ever do that?
We're gonna punch the ground as hard as we can now, see if anything else does. Nope. I don't think it did anything.
You're not used to your large body anymore.
Yeah. I gotta get these nat ones out the way. All right, before I shrink, let's go one more time. That might do
Better.
something.
You punch the ground real hard.
Imagine how much faster I could have dug that trench if I was this big. I wouldn't even need a shovel. Just start kicking the dirt out the way.
That's mildly intimidating.
All right. Mine.
13 feet tall and weighs about the size of a truck.
Oh.
Yeah, what's a
Nice.
truck?
Yes.
Let's just see what intimidation would be at this size. Nope. It's a 10.
I think your intimidation roll should get a bonus for being fucking twice the size.
I'll do it with advantage. 13.
Only your friends here. You're not being very intimidating.
Yeah.
Is
Okay.
Pyre
It's
scared?
like 7 still on his same bullshit.
Yep.
Pyre scared of the giant 7 now?
Nah, she's used to it. He's always bigger than her.
That's a fair point.
However, these horses.
Oh, no.
Oh.
What are those 4 D20s there, buddy?
You got 4 horses, don't you?
We do, which is why it was so concerning.
So who wants to leave the trench open?
Mm-hmm.
Did the horse hurt itself in its confusion? Is that what just happened? Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Uh
I'm running after it.
Currently running.
yeah.
I'm running after it.
Giant
I-
steps. And just grab on to it.
I want to try and throw a javelin through the wheel. So it would,
Don't destroy the cart.
Yeah. Since I start dashing using my monkiness to catch up to it.
Valir is the only one who can theoretically catch these horses, as their natural speed is 60 feet.
Oh wait.
Damn. Yeah,
Can I
I
roll
can
for
catch it.
animal
Alright.
handling? Can I whistle him to make them stop?
You can certainly try with disadvantage.
Oof, okay.
As far as actual movement, Valir, you would be the first to actually
Yeah.
catch them.
Yeah.
I run towards them. Shaking my head as I'm doing it because, why did we need to make 7 huge? And I try to steer them. Well, I try to make them stop.
All right,
I
give me
never
a
claim to be wise.
So I'm
You may
guessing
also-
animal handling.
Yes.
See if I can make them stop. Okay. All right.
Look what you did, Ravi.
All right, so Valir, you hop up and you're able to just swiftly catch up to the cart and slide into the seat. You grab the reins that are kind of all flailing about, and you just kind of pull back. You're not used to this. You don't drive carts, but it takes a decent chunk of distance, but you finally do get them to kind of like slow down after like 10 seconds of them just at full sprint.
I talk to myself about like these fools. Trying to keep my composure because I did not want to move that fast this early in the morning because I am bum.
You are able to corral the cart and turn it around and bring it back.
Well, guys, if you guys are done fooling around, maybe we should be on the way before these horses get freaked out by Seven again.
Yes,
Ravi?
probably for the
Ravi?
best.
Ravi,
I wanted to
better. I
oblige him.
expected better from you.
The man wanted some entertainment. I wanted to deliver. I've learned my lesson.
It is
Learned my
way
lesson.
too early for that.
Experiment successful.
Well, the spell works. At least we know that. And that's important.
Valuable lesson.
Well then.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here now.
Jeez.
Taking me off the horses.
I was turning the cart around.
Yeah. Dude, I think if that javelin went through the wheel, we would have lost that cart.
Oh, we would have been fucked for sure. We would have had to
Hey,
have
lose the
Suji make a
horses or
wheel.
lose the cart. That was my thinking. I had no idea someone in our group was fast enough to catch them.
Not all of us can fly. Okay.
Oh, I forgot about that spade.
Well, you guys are lucky you have me here. As I'm like kind of not as upset anymore. Kind of like, yeah, I just did that kind of mentality as I'm like kind of stretching now, waking up.
That was some nice horse chasing, Valia.
It was nothing. Horses are fast, but I could catch up to them. It's fine.
Yes,
I'm just going back to studying
very
my book.
relatable.
I have no part to play in this whatsoever. None of this is my fault at all. We still have another day to travel, right? This is our morning. Oh fuck!
First thing in the morning.
First thing in the morning, scare the horses off.
Been an eventful.
Definitely ready to hit the road after that.
God damn
An
it, Seven.
eventful half hour. But you gather your things, feed yourselves, feed the horses, and got another day of travel ahead.
I make sure I gather whichever good berries are left on the ground.
Delicious, delicious ground berries.
I also go through my bag, start pulling out some of the apples that are rotten. I start throwing them in the trenches, hoping they'll one day grow into big, beautiful trees.
Feed them the horses. It's a waste.
You want me to feed them like nasty apples?
They're horses. They don't give a shit.
Forget I was muted. I apologize to the horses.
I grab what's it called? One of the starting to rot apples and one that's still in good condition, and put it towards the one horse's mouth.
It'll eat the apples.
It just licks it.
You'll eat them. They're
Oh,
out.
okay. All right. So I just kind of I started like feeding all the horses, all the like older apples. That's about it.
Oh,
Pet it a
Fucking-
little bit.
Suji Appleseed over here.
anything you guys wish to accomplish this day of travel?
What is there to do? I'm just studying my fucking book.
I'm still continuing to see if I could like hone in more of these ley lines, see if I could be able to detect it better.
All right.
Still my
You see me pull out a star-shaped blade from my pocket and start spinning it between my fingers.
All right, Naruto.
When did you get that?
I've always had them.
I'm just gonna read
It's a
over
tip of
the
throwing weapon.
spells that Robbie gave me and pray.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Oh, yeah, you do still have those.
Oh yeah, I was gonna have one little RP. I guess I can still do it. And while spinning it, I kind of oh yeah, that's actually a perfect segue. As spinning it, I start spinning it faster and faster, and I feel like I get hit by inspiration. You start seeing me draw like rapidly into the plans of the armor. That'll be it on that.
nice.
Your
Beautiful.
morning goes as quiet and uneventful as all of you wish. Just getting up for the day, say your prayers, talking, do your light studying, you're working on plans. A few hours in, I know Valir would definitely see it. What's everybody's passive perception other than Valir? I don't even know yours.
13.
Good question. 13.
It's high. I forgot.
Wait, passive wisdom is your perception. 15.
17.
So Valir would see it first. Vinteth would see it. Suji would see it. You all see it. It's just you start seeing it at different intervals and how far away you can see it. About midday in your travels, the sun starts to fall behind a little bit of cloud cover. It's not raining, but it's definitely starting to be overcast. And on the edge, and Valir, you're the first to see it. You're coming up to maybe a couple 100 feet ahead of you. Appears to be some sort of woods or forest or just a large grouping of trees that is directly in your path. That you're approaching currently.
Is it like heavily dense forest?
From this distance, it's hard to tell. It's dense enough that you can't like see through it, and it appears to travel at least as long as like the horizon line. Like you don't see a way around it currently.
Gotcha. All right. Well, who's handling the horses right now?
Not me.
Good question.
That is a good question.
Ravi will be skittish about horse handling.
I can be handling them.
Okay.
Also, anyone have anything to cover Pyra? I don't want her getting wet.
Cover her with what?
Like any type of cloth or anything.
Wouldn't it just light on fire?
I was gonna say that seems like a poor idea.
I mean, it's something you can try instead of having her wet and just fucking die like Charmander. Fucking Pokemon scarred me for life.
That poor Charmander.
Saddest childhood episode ever.
Right.
Yeah, that one was pretty sad.
All right. Well, I'll tell Saishuri. He probably should slow down a little bit. There's a very not super dense, but dense enough forest coming up. I don't obviously we don't know what's coming or what's in there. So we definitely need to be careful and on guard in case anything tries to come at us.
Hmm. I trust your judgment. I'm gonna pull in the reins a little bit to try and make the horses slow down.
Yeah. I look over to Ravi. I'm like, hey, Ravi, forward's coming up. I can't see past some of these trees. I don't know what's over there. I don't know if you want to send Tinkers to see what's up ahead or anything. You too, Vinta, if you want to send your little Zoft over there to see what's up.
Zoth can't
Just in
fly.
case. He can't fly. That is right. He is a cat.
Tink, I'm sure. I think Tinkers has been bored for the better part of a week now, so I'm sure he'll be happy to help. I mean, you heard him,
Yeah.
Tinkers. Do you want to go check that out?
Yeah, I could go for stretching the wings.
All right. Well, anything happens, I'm right here.
All right.
Sorry, I missed that. I had to take a phone call. What's going on right now?
There is
Sending
a
Tinkers to scout.
I know
Yeah.
there. All right.
Yeah, we got into an area that it's raining and a little more trees and stuff, so it's a bit suspicious.
Dense forest, so we're slowing down and being on guard.
All right. Because I might have to head out in about 5 minutes or about 15, 20 minutes or so.
No worries.
I'll be right back. So if there's anything that goes on,
Remember for the stream, just if you can,
Yeah.
keep your camera on so it doesn't mess with.
oh yeah, I'll leave this. Yeah, that's not a problem. It's just I won't physically be here for a few minutes.
Yeah, just mute it when
Okay.
you walk out.
All right.
And as for Pyra, I kind of have like a little, I guess you could say, a small version of my box over her. That way, all the rain kind of just dissipates around her. That way, she's not getting affected.
Okay. All right. Give me a perception or investigation check for Tinkers.
Sure.
Don't fail us, Tinkers.
Tinkers go broom.
Oh yeah, I can't. Sorry, I keep forgetting. I can't roll for him directly and roll 20. Let me pull his perception. 1 sec. Oh, it's like the one thing he's great at. I forgot about that. All right, it's gonna be +8. No, not +80. +8. There we go. All right, that's gonna be a 22 total.
Okay.
Nice.
So Tinkers flies ahead of you. The cart's still moving. You guys are kind of just keeping a distance from him. As he gets closer, he can tell it's not a super thick, dense forest. It is more. It's woods, and there is a path the path that you are currently on does continue through it. There does seem to be a cleared path. But as far as he can see, this extends both left and right as far as his vision goes. So it doesn't see necessarily a way to go around it.
Gotcha.
You could, it's just who knows how long it is.
Okay.
would be the immediate kind of vision.
Well, so I'll kind of relate to the group. Like, unless we're willing to delay a lot for him, he's not. He can fly, but he's not very fast. It'll take a while for him to go around. Alternatively, we just press forward.
I'm just gonna look up for my book and wave my hand. Like, we're fine. Just stay on the road.
Yeah, we're all well rested. I think we'll be fine.
I agree. Tinkers, you can come back. Thank you for the attempt.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, very well then. Kind of just like get back to sitting down, meditating, filling things out around me still.
Not too long after Tinker's returns, you guys start to approach this large wooded area, and you do see, again, it does extend quite a distance in both directions. But you do see the path that you're currently taking does seem to at least be mostly carved through this wooded area. As you start to make your way in, there are times, and it seems that the road hasn't been traversed a lot recently, or maybe not a lot of horse and cart come through. You do have to stop every once in a while and move some down tree branches and kind of, be able to keep your pace going through. But you have another couple hours of travel through the thick of this wood.
I'm just gonna personally stay on guard as I'm focusing on the horses. Gonna make sure my sword is within reach. Just touch it a little bit to let go of one of the reins.
Seeing how intently Zaishori is on guard, I will relax myself.
I'm just scribbling away at my plans the whole time. I kind of am not even paying attention to what's going on around me.
Every so often, you just catch me staring at you intently before, like, I look away, like, oh.
Don't act desperate, Robbie. Don't act desperate.
No, never.
Nice. See. I look over to Suji and I ask him if he's been able to sense anything. Specifically
What?
talking about the ley lines.
The ley lines. No. Sorry, I kind of had a really good idea about this armor that Robbie wanted, and I've been just focused on that. I haven't really noticed much around. Oh my god, it's raining outside. Even though I did the whole pyro thing.
Right. I look confused. I'm like, armor, like, and I look at your drawing. Isn't this kind of small for Robbie?
Yeah, it's not.
He's not that tall, but no. He wanted it for his familiar.
Oh, for Tinkers.
Yeah.
Right. He would need some protecting, wouldn't he?
Yeah, with some of the very large attacks we've been fighting, I guess it would make sense too. Never hurts to help protect a member of our party.
Very true.
Yeah, I got these really great ideas. You want to hear about them? As I start whispering to him.
Kind of take a deep breath.
I'm like,
Sure.
Yeah. So I start whispering to him. And I'm like, okay, so what I'm thinking is since the familiar flies, I'm going to add these propellers to it. So can it fly even faster?
I see.
Plus, we only have an X amount of material. I think we have plenty, but it'll even lessen the amount of materials used. So it's optimal.
You're the blacksmith Here, I guess you would know best, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think it'll be awesome. Cat's gonna go zoom.
Well, if it makes Robbie happy and Tinker's more efficient, I sure, why not? Go for it.
That's about it. So, wait. You were talking about the ley lines. Have you been feeling something?
Well, as our journey started here, I've been actually trying to meditate and concentrate. I know most of the time you guys hear me ringing my gong and practicing my moves and so on, but this time I took a more quiet approach. And yeah, I been sensing them a little bit better. I know there's a way to. It might sound weird, but I feel like I could draw power from them. Like I feel like there's just a piece missing that I haven't figured out yet. But I feel like once I do, I could just pull power from these lines and just become even better than I'm ready am. Yes, I know that seems like impossible for me to get better, but it is.
No, nothing sounds impossible about that at all.
But yeah, I've been trying my best. Again, like I didn't get taught this about any ley lines. I didn't know anything about it, so I'm trying to figure this out on my own. That's why I kept asking you, since you're the only other person here that has any, familiar is familiar with these elementals and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think you're overthinking it right now, but hopefully something will be good out of this. We can maybe get some extra golds. More so, importantly, enhance our powers. I'm more
Oh.
connected with the worlds. Obviously, as a druid, I do love that concept, but
No,
I don't know.
absolutely.
Maybe it's because I'm distracted by this little side project right now. It might not be the most important to me.
Bro, you were always in your own world about things.
I mean, to be
But
fair, I was asking you about the ley lines earlier and all
yeah,
that stuff, but I feel like I just get distracted so
yeah.
easily. This is
Um,
this. I finally, I got some motivation. I was spinning my little shuriken. I don't know if I can call it a shuriken in this one. My throwing knife that's shaped as a star, and I was just thinking like, oh my god, it could be like a propeller, kind of like an airship. Well, imagine if I went on an airship. The amount of ideas I could have for this arm.
yes,
Wow.
imagine if we went on an airship. What a concept. But DM, is there any possible, well, not possible, can I kind of show Suji the method I did kind of feel the ley lines a little bit better? Can I like teach that to him somehow? Because I know I haven't fully figured it out yet, but I kind of been messing with it, so I don't know if I could kind of like get him some pointers to figure it out on his own, kind of.
I mean, you can definitely. Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. You can show him what you've been doing. Whether or not he can glean anything from it, we'll see.
Okay. All right. So, Suji, whenever you're not, drawing your little blueprints for tinkers and all, just humor me here, since you're the only one that can talk, about this too.
I'll put down the notes. I kind of just throw them in the cart.
Yeah.
Onto the ground, and I started listening more intently.
So when you're meditating,
Yes.
try to just not think about anything. Try to concentrate on the ground, if that makes sense. Try to feel the small hints of like heat and air that come out of there. And that's what worked for me to kind of see the lines or whatever you want to call it, to kind of feel them course through you. Again, I've been able to do this maybe handful of times. It's not perfect, but I feel if there's two of us trying to figure this out, I think we could you know do it.
Oh, you mean kind of when you feel an elemental presence? Usually, when I'm always like near the lake, I could feel it more. Not so much the volcanic, but the water, the coasts. I'm pretty accustomed to like more coastal ley lines.
Well, there is moisture in the ground. Might
Okay.
take a little bit more of concentration, but if you could just, I don't know, just give it a whirl. If you figure something out, please let me know, because so much as I hate to say, I do kind of need help with this. I kind of like grit my teeth as I say that to, of all people, Suji right now.
I start going into like kind of a meditation trance. Is there anything I could roll for, Dean?
Sure. Roll a d20 plus wisdom.
So my wisdom modifier, basically.
Yeah.
Ba-ba-ba. Yeah, I love 11s today.
You are an 11 in my book, baby.
Goddamn 11s.
Suji, you just close your eyes and you start to think about, and you're going through like the things that Valir is saying. They make sense to you. But your trainings was different, and as much as you try, it's not clicking for you. You understand it, but right now it just seems to be some sort of blocker.
So I'm in my deep trance. 10 minutes later, I get out. I open my eyes. I look at Valir intently and say, I got fucking nothing. Sorry, boss. But maybe
It was
when we
worth
get
it.
close, maybe when we get closer. There's just nothing clicking up in here. In the old
Well,
noggin.
it was worth a shot. I wasn't sure. I didn't have any expectations, so don't worry about it. Hopefully, one of us figures something out. Well, I
Yes.
guess.
I trust where the broker leads us and he believes in us, so I'm sure something will come up. We may not even have to try, it might just fall upon us. Always believe in Bellamy.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see. But I guess it's something I shouldn't be too worried about. I am an elf. I'm sure I'll figure it out.
Yeah, you already know you're very powerful. You can handle all this. You don't need anything else right now. Anything extra is just an added bonus, a cherry on top.
Absolutely. You get me, Suji. Maybe I was
Yeah, I
wrong
got.
about my. You know.
As I think to myself, I'm like, man, I'm so sucking up to him right now.
do I sense? Can I tell he's sucking up to me? I am.
Would you care? Is the real question.
You told us
Um.
to the very faint sarcasm in my voice.
I mean, it's not that I
Where it's
care.
a truthful statement, but it is, when you're just like hyping up your boy just a little extra.
Yeah.
He's stroking the ego a bit.
Gotcha. Well, then I'll leave you to your little doodles over there for Tinkers.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
Um,
about those. I just kind of like grab them a little aggressively and start doodling again.
Not about them. You've been doing them for days and you stopped for 10 minutes.
Yeah, but they're getting a little wet and stuff. I think some of the ink might be running off it.
I hate you so much.
I mean, I'm just doodling while it's fucking raining. Like, shit, what do you expect? Plus, I was like ignoring it for 10 minutes. But yeah, I start going back to doodling. I seem to be like drawing a little slower, like I'm a little distracted, like, thinking about the ley lines and shit.
Not like we're supposed to be on guard right now or anything.
Oh,
You got this.
Hey, Shuri, make a perception check.
Oh no.
Yes.
Hey man, you're leading us.
Next couple hours, again, it's a little bit of slow going. You're stopping periodically to seven throw a tree branch off the road. Have to convince Pyra not to go chase it because that's not the time for that. But you start to notice as the sun is starting to set. So now it's going from like that at least sunny over like that overcast to now getting dark pretty quickly. And as you're approaching nightfall and you're approaching this part of the woods, you start to notice the trees losing much more of their foliage.
Mm.
Hey, does anyone else like notice that? Like, can you guys look at the trees real quick?
DM, would I know, or I mean, I guess any of us, but would I specifically know? Like, is it the season that's normal? That's normal behavior from the trees?
Make a nature check.
Oh, I'm sure I'm fantastic at those. Everyone knows I'm in tune with nature. That's a mighty 8.
I mean, them trees lose their leaves, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'm smart. I know that.
Yeah.
Well, it's trees. Saishori. I mean, the leaves come off, the leaves regrow. That's just no one can explain that. So.
Yeah, okay.
I perk up because I hear about trees and stuff as a druid. I'm like, huh? And I look around. And I'm like, yeah, those are trees. Thank God we are not in a battle today, Jesus.
Oh, can I try?
Sure.
So as you're making your way through this area and you're noticing the trees starting to again, it's not gradual. There's a point that the trees were pretty. I mean, there's a point when you first entered here, the trees were pretty lush. They appeared to be green, healthy. But as you're approaching this further in point, you're watching the trees just go barren. Like you can see a couple, like a little bit of distance ahead of you. There's nothing. Like it is just tree branches. That doesn't seem normal.
Okay. Well, just to let you guys know, this is actually not normal. So if you guys can keep your guard up, that'd be awesome.
It's what? It's not normal. Since when? Well, all right, if you insist.
I mean, the trees were lush when they came in, when we came into the forest. It's very abruptly just barren all of a sudden.
It's nothing to worry about. Just keep going.
You see Suji get a little like angry in his face. Do you think there's people murdering trees around here?
Oh God. I think he just got angry about that than I've ever seen him get about elves.
It's normal for this area. Just we're fine. Keep going.
See me like ready my scythe.
Just stay on guard, watch out the trees. Watch out around us. We are in a dangerous area. Just remember that too.
Yes.
Oh, what the hell? Ooh. Really? That's normal, guys? That's normal to you?
Oh, now I see the sort of. Oh, okay. Well, if you had described it as looking like that, I'm not that oblivious. Just because Ravi isn't wise doesn't mean he's dumb.
It gets worse as you go.
Gosh.
You guys are freaking out over nothing.
Yeah, and the changing of the seasons, and I just kind of look at Suji.
I haven't been on the road for that long, Ravi.
You're right. You're right. Well then, come on, nature boy. What the hell is going on here?
I've never been around here. Maybe it's normal around. Like shit. Like place is weird.
Ding ding ding. Told you it's normal. Just ignore it. Let's keep going.
I mean, there's nothing we can really do about it, right?
Just
We're
stay
not turning
aware.
back.
I mean, I have some apples. I could plant those. Maybe we could change the landscape over the next 20 years.
Oh, good. Suji Appleseed.
He's come back with a vengeance.
DM, can I tell if there's anything like up with the horses? Like, are they acting anything weird at all?
I mean, they're definitely uneasy, but that's more so, again, the constant stopping, starting, and there's dead leaves and sticks on the ground, so it's a lot of noises and sensory things, but that's about it.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep a sharp eye and ears out, and I'm just gonna keep handling the horses. I'm extra aware of like what's happening around the cart and the horses.
I'm gonna talk to Zoth in my head real quick and be like, yeah, nothing seems to have changed.
It's good to be near home.
Can I do like an investigation check to like look around the area? See if I see anything suspicious while on the cart?
Sure. Make a. So if you're just kind of keeping an eye out, would be perception. Investigation.
Perception?
Yeah,
Cool.
investigation is like getting off and like.
Actually checking stuff. Okay, 17.
But you can kind of keep your eye out and you're traveling. First thing you do notice is it is starting to get very dark. You're now pushing early into the evening. The sun has completely set. With your dark vision, you're able to kind of make out the trees. Again, aren't covering a whole lot, so it's not like you're having to like peer through thick underbrush or anything. So you feel pretty confident you're not there's nothing around. Like it's just kind of,
That's a weird landscape.
yeah, the ground is, still grass. It's dark grass, but it's grass. There's just very branchy trees, some like, thorny thickets, but
Gotcha. I don't really think much else of it. I'm like, I kind of say like I don't sense anyone around, but we might be a little paranoid since we know it's a dangerous area. But we do know it's a dangerous area, so let's keep that in mind.
We're
Very good
fine.
horse handling, by the way, Sure.
Thank you. I feel like I'm designated horse handler when it comes to our travels.
Well, it's been going that way, and I mean, all the credit to you, Zaishori, because horse handling is a mite bit more challenging than it appears. Huh?
Yeah, we'll never go flying again, that's for sure.
Yes, not that we ever have before.
Sure. I'm just still looking up at the trees, like, and around the cart, like,
make your way a little further in. It's time for camp. Unless you want to push through the night.
I don't like how he said that.
Well, we've stopped for camp the last several days of our trip, have we not? Is there any reason? I guess in character that we're not pushing through. We're just stopping, right? It's only 1 day travels to go from my calculations or estimates, I should say.
I need to sleep, so someone else needs to take over in the time being. If we're deciding to push through the night, I have to admit I don't feel particularly safe in this forest.
Who knows? It might be the safest we get.
Well, if you don't feel safe, maybe Seven can do something about that. I'm sure he will have no issue doing some digging. That might actually be practical this time around. Huh?
Agreed.
In the meantime, I'll grab the reins from Zaishuri and be like, even if you don't sleep, you could like rest for a bit. And bam. Oh my god. What are these rolls today?
Horses are not your forte.
Nope. I mean, it's not like he's a druid or anything, so it's not.
No.
So we pushing forward.
I'm indifferent.
No, let's just stop. What's the rush? We're going to get there. Why push ourselves when we're only a day away anyway?
I mean, the closer we get to a city, there could be unsavory characters skulking around the outskirts. This is
always, right? That's just the nature of sentient beings, in my experience.
You guys have been resting nicely in the cart all day. I'm sure one of you guys can, trade places with Suji after a couple of hours so that he can also rest. I think we can push through the night, assuming the horses don't get exhausted.
Oh, all right. If you all insist, as long as I'm not handling the horses, then fine.
Well, what say everyone else?
I mean, I'm fine
Oh.
riding the horses right now. I don't feel too tired. I've just been relaxing. I've almost been in a meditation trance.
Now that I can't read anymore, I'm kind of getting anxious. Like it's nighttime. Hmm. Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm.
Mm. How about you, Rollier? How are you feeling about it? Shall we push through? Shall we camp?
we could push through a little bit more because this force isn't as welcoming looking. Who knows what happens if we do stop? But then again, if we keep going, we might run into something. But either way, there's a risk, there's a gamble. As long as we don't overwork our horses, I think we can keep going. Doesn't necessarily need to be a fast pace, but a good constant pace. I think it should be fine.
Yeah, we can always rest in the morning too. I'm sure it'll be safer in the daytime.
Hopefully.
And when we said we were 1 day away, Niam, it was like 1 day away from like the town we're setting out to go to.
You're a day away from Morand.
Okay. And did we ever ask for everyone else? Like, yeah, I guess I'm talking character. Did we ever even ask like the broker what this town's even like? Does anyone even know?
I think we did.
The
I'm pretty
city.
sure we did.
I just
Yes.
remember hearing about danger and us deciding to go that way. Not sure if the town's dangerous as well.
Well, he said that the path would be dangerous. I don't remember him mentioning the town specifically.
I had assumed it was the path after the town, getting towards Brooklyn Symphony. No.
I'm gonna pull up my D&D notes.
Well, so Shuri, take a rest. We'll keep riding for now. If at any point we feel like we should rest, we'll do so.
Okay, I'll trust you guys to keep an eye out. Well, wake me up if anything is off. Wake me up if anything is off. Anything at all.
Will do, will do.
Sounds
Not a
like a
problem.
plan.
We've got this handled. Get yourself some sleep, Sanctuary. You've done good work today.
I'll trust you guys.
We'll be fine.
I pray that we are. Good night.
Night night. Don't let the trees bite.
I say to Zop, now that we're approaching the city, let's be a little more aware because we don't know what's changed. What factions control what now?
The Suji, you would know. You could probably push the horses comfortably another 2-ish hours. After that, they risk exhaustion,
Yeah.
which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just it could hinder further travel.
Concerns. I'll bring it up to everyone. The horses are getting tired. we might still be fine to travel, but the horses might be a bit exhausted, and they've been doing a good job. It's up to you guys if we should stop. I would assume, or my personal opinion would be, it's better to stop now than later. Since we seem to think this area is like fairly safe.
Well, you were a horse once. You would know. You would know better than any of us.
Yeah, I have memories of being a horse as I look at Vinta.
What?
Fuck your goddess.
Jesus. He was just reminiscing fondly on his time as a horse.
I'm ignoring him and just keeping an eye
Getting
out.
whipped. Beaten.
I'm done with this fucking druids bullshit.
It's luckily there's not an organization that's against animal cruelty.
There is. It's called Druids.
I thought you were gonna say it's the ZSPCA.
Oh no.
Oh, then, whenever you
So-
decide, Suji, to make this horse stop and take a rest, let us know. That way we're prepared in case, well, just to be on guard in case anything happens.
I say we traveled. Basically, I'm traveling a little bit more till I find a nice open area, and I want to stop there.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll probably just travel like 5-ish or so minutes until I find something to do.
Make an investigation check. Sure. Looking for some.
Gotcha. That. How the investigation. Got a 9. I don't know why my thing's not making noise anymore. Did they change that when you roll, it doesn't make noise anymore, or did I do something in my settings?
The
You-
roll 20 sound effects, you mean?
Yeah.
Do you have your system sounds coming through your headset?
Yeah.
Well, it should be making noise then.
Yeah.
I hear whenever someone else rolls, but not me.
God hates you.
Weird.
Well, I could say the same.
I knew you were gonna fucking say it.
Suji, looking out, you travel for another 5 or 10 minutes, and outside of being on the road, which is also still kind of rough and rocky, there's really not a whole lot of clearing. Everything is either just, the under thicket, different bramble patches, dead trees. So other than camping out on the road, there's not really like a clearing for you to kind of post up anywhere.
Gotcha.
At least not comfortably. You could, go back into that, but
Guys, I don't see a great spot to stop, but we can still stop here. Do you guys want to be on the road or a little more off it by a few minutes?
Let's get off the road, honestly.
Let's just make sure we know where the road is when we want to get back on it, and sure. So yeah, we just end up going off the road a little bit.
okay.
So are we just chilling and resting, or are we gonna camp for like the last half of the night? While this one sleeps in the back of the cart.
I deserve it.
Because I deserve it.
I say we set up like a very small camp, little low profile. We don't really wake her up. No. If anyone has blankies or something, throw it over.
I say we avoid starting a fire.
Ira is fired though.
DM, how cold is the air around us? Do we feel it?
It is noticeably cold and getting colder as the night goes.
Does Pyra like cool down when she's sleeping? Like, is she still like flaming hot red?
I mean, she's still on fire.
Okay.
How intense are her flames? What's her light radius?
Barely anything.
Okay.
Yeah,
So she's not noticeable from like a distance in between the trees in the forest.
not that you're aware of.
I mean, I'm sleeping. I shouldn't care.
And so you don't. But in the dream world, you sense something is off now.
She's back in the hallway.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna sit and keep watch.
Yeah, I'll take watch while we rest. I'll take one of the watches.
Sure. So just need to know a watch order and then perception checks in that order.
I go first.
I guess second.
I'll get third.
Oh,
You're on the last one.
everything's coming up Ravi tonight.
These rolls are pretty shit all around. Early rolls, anyway.
Oh yeah, we said perception.
Yep.
This G Fuel's not helping right now. I am on solo sleep.
I woke up, drank a beer, and then I drank an energy drink. So I'm like, yeah.
Dude, I'm never making armor again. Not my fucking. I'm so distracted.
All these ones, dude.
I was like the last person to check stuff.
So she's off pissing on a tree.
Uh,
Being moved.
Okay, so you said you were resting slightly off the path, correct?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The cart cannot go off the path. Are you leaving the horses with the cart? Or are you taking the horses with you?
Because the terrain and everything.
Correct.
Or are we waking Zaishori up to take her out of the car? Or are we just leaving her in the cart? Somebody guarding her.
Well, if she's, I guess we're gonna be sleeping near the path then, instead of waking her and distracting her sleep.
Okay. Grab the cart. Okay, so it was Ravi first, Vinteth second, Valir third, Suji four. Was that the order?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yep, you got it, buddy.
Cool. Ravi, the first couple hours, between the excitement of and the anticipation of wanting to see what Suji's been working on, and the odd quiet and whistling of the wind blowing through the trees, you find yourself distracted, but nothing seems to happen in the first couple hours. Your watch goes
Okay.
uneventful.
I will wait. Who was second? I'm sorry.
Me.
All right, I'll alert Vinteth. I was hyper vigilant. No one was getting through.
Very good.
And I'll go to sleep or trance.
Vinteth, you are super on guard. You are constantly you know what to look for, and you're looking, head on a swivel. You got Zoth and covering your blind spots, and you hear some movement in the trees. You reach for your weapon. It stops. You wait. Nothing seems to come. Your 2 hours go tense, anticipation, but ultimately nothing comes.
Who's next, Valir?
Yep.
I'll point in the direction I heard the sound. It's like, I heard something that direction. It could be a squirrel. I don't know what it is, but be aware. That way. I'll just point where the fuck the sound came from.
Good to know. Hopefully it's just wind rustling or some small little critter. Hopefully we don't have to worry about it.
Beth, as you go off the bed, and Valir, you take your place in the watch. The night's quiet, it's still. You can hear the faint whistle of the wind through the tree branches. You hear the creaking of the old wood as it sways slightly in the breeze. You get lost in the silence and that sound for a moment. Your guard slowly slips, just for a minute. Until cutting through the creaking of the woods and the whistling of the wind, you hear a ghastly noise coming from nearby, very nearby.
Oof.
You hear as one of your horses shrieks in pain.
Oh shit!
Does that wake me up?
First, Valir, what are you doing?
Oh man, I turn my head that direction, and knowing how annoying my gong can be, I quickly hit it. I quickly hit it so everybody can hear it.
All right.
And then, yeah, do I see anything in that direction where the sound's coming from?
Yes. Yes, you do.
Oh gosh.
I wake up like, I thought we were keeping low profiles. I hear you yelling at now the gong.
Are you trying to piss us off?
We're not alone.
Oh, yes, I know gods and elements and all that. Oh, yeah, I realize and I snap out.
Oh, it's a spider.
Oh no.
At least it's a small one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
clearly. It only takes up four blocks.
Oh.
Horse-sized spiders.
Do I
Yeah.
notice if they're attacking the horses or not?
They are currently enjoying one of them.
Oh,
my
Enjoying.
enjoying. This is a problem.
Okay.
That's not how spiders eat, though.
Okay, well.
Like, and how large horse-sized spiders eat.
I mean, I assume
He's,
they eat like regular
he's
spiders.
clearly an expert on horse-sized spiders.
And we have the option to fight 100 spider-sized horses instead.
So Zaishuri is terrified of spiders, so she's up and she's directly running at it in a panic with her sword.
I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Yeah.
There it is. Oh, again, I know I haven't said it in a while. It just feels ridiculous to say it every day, but every day with the gift of alacrity, I'm good, right, Roach?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Do I see one of the horses getting like devoured?
Yes.
I yell at Tsuji.
You do.
I yell at Tsuji. Well, it seems like you might need to replace one of these horses.
I don't think this is the time for jokes right now. Also, no. I just manually add that. Nice, there's a roll.
Yeah, turn tracker should be up.
I'm 23 total. Oh yeah, we can add ourselves, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna do that then. Cool.
Multiplied. I'm 2 people now.
Did I put you in there twice? I did.
So many voyeurs, so little time.
So nice. He's in there twice.
Because I could attack more than once, you know? That's what that is.
Oh no, I got rid of somebody. I got rid of that Shori.
I'm not even in there.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, we gotta remember to like select our tokens to send it to the tracker.
Yeah. All hail the giant spiders.
Let's try diplomacy.
Have a good berry, Mr. Spider. You don't need to eat the horse.
Yeah, this good berry will sustain you.
For a day. Just because it worked in the other campaign doesn't mean it works in this campaign, Brad.
Or does it?
No.
Well, that's what we love to see. Oh, is that for 7?
No, that was for the spider. I gotta roll for 7 now. Oh, right out of here. What? Oh, he's back. Nice. Right in time.
Right on time.
He's back.
So quick recap. We went to bed and the spider ate our horse.
That's why we need trenches.
I was saying, man. That's exactly what I was fucking saying.
Yeah, sorry
I
about
think
that.
Spider gives a shit about a trench.
Yeah, what if there's a almost 7-foot tall man standing in it?
Yeah, but there are trees. You could just, drop down from the trees silently. Spiders.
Yeah, well, that's fine. Yeah, sorry, my brother was an hour late because he's a scumbag.
Sounds about right.
No worries.
Oh. Even Alvis was on time.
5. What did I get rid of?
That's a shocker.
Yeah.
I will hope for your brother's sake he can upgrade to being a bag of douches instead of a bag of scum.
It's 7.
Yeah.
Roll for initiative. You're here. You're
All right.
rolling.
Yeah.
Here's my thing.
Yeah, we need that critical.
Save them from there.
15.
All right. So, bam, bam. All right. So, here's how this is going to work. First round. 7th round.
Spiders.
No, spiders go left.
Oh,
Spiders are currently eating horses.
I see.
Horse.
A horse.
Singular.
Singular horse. For
Or be
now.
one fucking horse. For now. No.
Anyway, back to what I was saying.
DM, is there a lore why the spiders chose that horse in particular?
Was closest. Look the weakest. I don't know. It's a horse. It's meat, and they are eating it. So first up, Revi, you spend. You are awake. You gain your action because of Valir, but you can only take an action this turn as you are still waking up. You are not awake to start the combat.
So you're saying I can't move? I can only act?
You can stand up. You can't take your full movement, and you can make an action this turn.
Got it. When I stand up, can I see everything happening?
Yeah, you take a second to,
Yeah.
come out of your trance and
Oh, still dreaming? Oh, not dreaming. Let there be light, and I will lazily wave my hands, and I will glitter bomb them. Fairy fire.
which area are you targeting?
Well, I mean, I guess right here, so I only hit the spiders, not the horses.
Do you not want to have advantage on the horses?
I don't. I don't want them to. They're already pretty advantageous in their eating position.
Yeah, but don't take advantage of the horses. It's not kosher.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that, and that is gonna be a deck save for some reason.
Because I got to jump out of the way, clearly, of the glitter.
Of the glitter bomb. Sure.
Dodging.
I swear, this spell never frit. This is like the Big B's hand of this campaign. Thing never hits.
Second dodge. All right.
Ooh.
All right.
I
I got one.
That's 50%, man.
Solid.
Always a 50-50.
Glitter bombed.
Right, and Tinkas, we might need your help. Get up. Go. Just distract them. Help someone.
Oh, fuck. What the fuck?
Can Tinkers move? If so, I'm gonna send him out to 20 feet.
Not yet, no.
Okay, so he's awake then.
Yeah.
And next to me. And that's it for me.
Valir, you are awake, so you have your full turn.
Wait.
Which one's been glitter bombed?
Top
The one
one.
with the little,
Oh, I see the icon now. My bad.
Oh, yeah.
See it.
Let me see. I am going to. Where is it? I'm going to. I'm going to use my Fist of Unbroken Air.
all right.
And that is. Where is that at? I think you had to do a save. I'm trying to remember which one it was. Do you remember what save you had to do for that one? Fist of the Broken Air?
What save what?
Oh wait, no, hold on. Sorry. I don't need to roll for anything for that, right? Well, I mean, besides the D20.
Yeah. Hold on, I got it.
Okay.
Creature must make a strength saving throw.
Okay. So that'll be for you then.
Yep. Which one are you targeting?
Let's go with this one. The one on the left.
Cool. Rolling strength save. I don't believe that does it.
Nope.
That's a negative.
All right. Cool. And we're gonna take 3d10. So it's 15. And
Nice.
it's pushed 20 feet away and knocked prone.
Nice.
Nice.
And then and kind of shake my head as I know I have to save these horses. And I know I have to move closer to attack. Oh, move up. I move right here. And then I use one of my 8. And then, yeah, I'll attack again with my crossroads.
So Fist of the Broken Arrow is your action.
Oh, so it'll be my unarmed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Sorry. So my unarmed strike. 16?
That will hit.
Yes.
You also do have advantage because of glitter bomb.
Oh, okay. So let me do this
Roll again.
again.
See if you get better. See if you get the crit. No crit.
Nope.
Okay.
Boo.
Cool.
And how many times can I attack again? I keep forgetting. Just on my regular attack.
Just one unless you spend a key point. If you
Right.
spend a key
Okay.
point. Yeah.
Let's see. I respend. Sure. You know what? Why not? I'll use Fury of Blows. See if I can hit again.
One more with advantage.
They're both pretty good.
Yep.
Okay.
Crit definitely hits for 9 damage. Nice.
Sweet. So that's what. All right. Cool.
Action, bonus
And
action, movement.
I'll stay put. I'll stay next to the little ponies.
All right. Suji, you've been awoken by a gong.
Yeah. But am I still sleepy like Robbie and stuff?
Yes. Yeah. Anyone who's asleep that wakes up is going to be under that type of condition.
Does that count for me?
No, because you're not asleep.
Yeah. All right.
I'm kind of looking around. I see one get knocked over and all that stuff. It's so hard to tell with the image which one's knocked over. In theory. It's like the Rorschach ink block test. Trying to think, what would I actually do here?
Don't ice knife it and hit the horse, thanks.
I'm gonna just go up at like normal Suji and attack it with my scythe.
You don't have movement.
I have no movement at all.
Yep, just an action. Your movement is to stand up, essentially.
I don't have ice knife. I'll bust out the thorn whip. Let me just grab my shit real quick. Also, sometime this week we gotta like set up the spells on my sheet and me figure out how to do it properly since I always fucking change my spells. Thorn whip. Should I cast as a higher rank thing? Or do I want to even pull the thing closer to me?
Just protect the horses.
If I'm only allowed one action, am I also allowed to like kind of like investigate or something? Is that considered like an option?
I would say not on this turn unless you're going to use your action to do so.
Gotcha.
Again, this is the first 6 seconds after you guys literally just woke up. So I'm giving you, because Valir took the time to wake you guys up, I'm giving you an action just to, But you don't have your full turns available to you yet because you're not fully awake.
On the big spider, I am going to use frostbite, like the one that's glitter bombed.
All right.
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. That's a 12.
And that's based.
That saves.
And that's based on my what again?
Your spell DC, which is
It should be 13, right?
8 plus proficiency is 11 plus your spellcasting modifier, which is wisdom. Your wisdom's a plus 2 or plus 3.
I believe plus 2. Oh my god, man.
So yeah, it's a bare minimum of 13, so that fails. Roll for damage.
Ooh. And then it has disadvantage on I'm using it just as base level. I didn't empower it or anything. Hey. Disadvantage on next weapon attack.
Yep.
And do I just roll once or do I roll twice since it's glitter bombed?
Just once. It's only attacks against it.
Glitter bombs attack rolls, not for saving throws.
Yeah, I thought so. Or not damage rolls.
Yeah.
Okay. So I deal 5 to it.
Cool.
And I kind of like get up and be a bit more prepared for the battle. And that's it.
7.
All right. So I got all my stuff, right?
Yes, you are out of sentry mode.
All right.
The thing.
Let me just check. All right. I have the movement, so let's rage, and we're gonna go with claws.
All right.
Right. Yeah. We'll take a swing. All right. I got 24.
Yep, that'll certainly hit.
All right. And since the first one, I can throw it again.
Yep.
Advantage.
All right. Yeah. So I'll go with that. And I don't have any bonus actions.
Now you're
One-
next.
Huh? Yeah, but I still have my 2 attacks. So that's just first one hit. And so that goes, and then that goes. So should I just roll one more? See if I get the crit.
Yep. No crit farm.
All right.
No crit.
No
But that's
crit.
a dead spider.
All right.
Hey.
I have no movement left, so let's be done.
Cool.
Just rip the spider apart. Hell yeah.
Sayashori.
Nice.
I'm gonna cast Under Smite.
All right. Your sword is you're concentrating on Thunder's Smite.
And I'm gonna fly over there.
Yeah, you don't have movement, and you have to bamf your wings out, which are not currently out.
Ew. Mm. So what do I have right now?
You just have an action which you use to cast Thunderous Smite. Or Thunderous Smite is a bonus action, so you can do that anyway.
Ooh, so Thunder Smite not counting.
Yeah, you wouldn't have the. I mean, I would allow it, but you still then that would be your action economy for the turn. You can do one action essentially with no movement. So if
Okay.
you want to do different,
Can
you
I-
do different.
Can I trade that then for the to spread my wings out?
Sure. That's
Okay,
fine.
I'll do that.
Okay, so you bamf the wings. Cool. Wings are out. Fintech.
Oh, we're chill touching.
Nice.
I'm gonna yell at Villier. How could you let them get close? I told you. I heard something.
They're spiders. They're quiet, man,
Cost us a horse.
and they're dark. Suji will replace it. Don't worry.
Vinteth, you do have disadvantage on attack.
I have disadvantage?
Prone creatures, range attack.
Oh.
Harder to hit things on their back from far away. Don't ask me why that's D&D logic.
Well, well,
Oh my gosh.
never mind. I do fucking nothing. This is your fault, Villier.
You're too busy yelling at Valier to concentrate.
We can play the blame game later.
Yeah, I'm gonna opt not to use a charge. I'm just gonna let it go.
All right. I'm going to stand up. Boop. Oh, I have a lot. Go 15. Hmm. Hmm. Let's go. Yeah, we'll do that. 5, 10, 15 gets me there. Dash gets me 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Away with me.
Oh, Villier punched that. I could have fucking told the dead. Whoops. Small brain.
Cool. Rabby,
Yes, sir.
you
Back to
are
me?
yep, you are awake and have full movement now.
Got it. Is this thing? I'm sorry. Is it running or did it just?
It is running. That appears
Oh.
to.
I will step out of the cart, just kind of look in the distance, saying thing to eat thinks it can eat a horse and just run. You will burn like all you spiders deserve. And I'm just pissed off. I've been woken up. I'm gonna fire a 3rd level chromatic orb fire.
All right.
All right, so let's
Back on genocide. Nice.
Wizard is pissed.
Damn right. I am. That's a nat 20.
Nice.
All right. So that's my original 3d8. So then I need to roll
It's
2
all
more.
there. No, it's all there.
All
Oh, no,
right.
sorry, you higher level.
No, because I cast it at 3rd level.
Yes, you're right.
Well, not much more. But let's see, 20, 29. So that's gonna be 58 fire damage. Oh wait, did that already double my dice?
Yeah.
Oh, it did. The first roll did.
Yes. So you
Wait.
need to roll 2 more double the dice rolled in this campaign, man.
Oh, that's right. So then
So it should be
so
two more d8s. There we go.
yeah.
4.
20, 29, 30, 37 fire. Still up?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Incinerated.
No.
There we go. The spider's been barbecued. I'm going back to the cot. And I will turn around. Never mind, Tinker. Sorry I woke you. And I'm going to go lay back down.
Oh, yeah.
A man needs his beauty trance. Do they not understand this?
I don't even know what just happened.
Well, we're down a horse, but that's tomorrow's problem.
Gonna look disappointedly at Volier.
You should have handled it when you were in watch. You should have went into investigate. So this is kind of your fault.
I warned you.
Yes, and I did keep watch, and I heard it, and I alerted everybody. You could have prevented all this if you would just taken a few steps over there to check it out.
Do you think I'm dumb enough to venture into the woods on my own while everybody else is asleep?
I was awake. I
The
would have.
spiders could have ate me. The spider could have ate me instead of the horse.
If you would have told me to go with you to go check this out before you took your break, I would have been like, you know what? Yes, I will go with you.
You let your guard down.
We'll figure. We'll be fine. 3 horses, plenty.
We can get another horse in the city. It's not that big a deal.
Yeah, just also Suji.
True.
Yeah,
Oh.
I just hear a yell from the cart. Was no one else just assuming Suji was going to take over?
Take over what?
Wait, well, we had 4 horses, Suji. Now we have 3. Do the math.
Yeah, well, we'll see how the horses go. We're only a day away. I'm going back to sleep for now. I guess my shift starts soon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are the horses? Are the horses okay? They're not spooked or anything. They just watch their buddy get devoured.
I mean, basically, by the time you guys woke up and this entire thing, it happened so quickly, you were able to not make them run very fast because, I mean, they're not really wanting to run in this woods anyway. They're decently trained horses.
They've seen some shit.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
I mean, after 7 growing like super big, I'm sure they're fine now.
I think seeing their comrade like fucking get eaten is a little more traumatizing than a giant man.
It's okay. At least they didn't want me to eat them this time.
I mean, there's a dead horse there if you want to clean up the corpse.
Nah, I don't think it's worth it. We can just take off.
I kind of wish Seven did eat the spider. That would be just the food chain in action.
I wasn't thinking. I was just going for all the damage.
I mean, you could eat the one you ripped apart. I don't know if you really want to eat the barbecued one. It's just carbon now.
Nah, I don't want to waste it. What if there's more spiders?
You want to eat a live one?
Yeah,
Spider sashimi?
yeah. Look at it. Can't be intimidate something that everything else is dead around it.
All right, so are we staying here or are we going to just try to get the fuck out in case more spiders come?
I'll fight all the spiders. As long as something's going.
All right, you're on watch for the rest of the time then, because I am
All right.
aggravated.
All right. 7's on watch.
Mhm.
Your turn.
And the horses even like go at this point.
About how much time has passed? Like 4 hours?
You're approaching 6, give or take. Yeah. I mean, you're almost through a long rest at this point.
Mm.
All right. That's all I need. And I'm not
But,
even asleep. I'm just paranoid in the woods extra. People following up.
Well, 7's gonna take watch. I'm just gonna keep meditating.
All right, so should I get back in the cart?
wherever you want to take watch.
All right, yeah.
I'd stay near the horses if I were you.
All right. Well, I'm just as strong, so I'll help pull the cart, keep it watch. We're good.
All right. 7, make a perception check.
All right, let me find my 21.
Cool. 7, make a wisdom saving throw.
Damn it. 12.
As everyone else goes back to sleep. 7,
Yes.
you are alone.
Oh, god damn it.
Gosh.
Yeah, we're throwing we're chucking
Night
javelins in the woods.
The night grows quiet. The wind blows. The voices creep ever steadily through the trees. Your
Damn it.
comrades sleeping, you are not alone.
All right. Ugh, I'm not concerned. God damn it. I don't know what to do now. All right, we're throwing javelins. We're trying. Yeah, throw it close. I don't know. And
Up
now
in
what?
the last couple javelins you have into the
The abyss.
Good.
I have torches, so I can make a. Hey, I have torches. Let's set up some torches. Just around. Let me find a shape. All right. I'm going to make them. I got 10 torches. Let's throw up 4. Put one here. Fire. A little fire thing. Fire. So anything in the circle. It's a little illuminated.
You light a couple torches and you stick them in the ground. Constantly head on a swivel.
Good thing I don't have bones.
The voices of the woods constantly creeping, constantly growing closer, constantly multiplying.
Oh. We are going to. We're just going to make noise now. Going to take out the war picks I still have and just start banging them against wherever's around.
All right. Rest of the party, you are woken up by 7, creating symbols out of war picks.
Oh gosh.
I guess, yeah, I guess I sure you can't talk to him in the middle of the night. Ugh.
Yeah. It's so good my character doesn't sleep.
Did I say avoid fire? I mean that giant fireball earlier kind of gave us away, but at the same time, we don't want to be pinpointed. Why the torches?
So I can see better.
You have night vision.
They're coming. They're coming.
We all have night vision. We could all see.
I have dark vision. What's night vision?
Same fucking thing. It's dark, isn't it? It's dark when it's night. Yeah.
Yeah, but now like they're gone. See, look, all the
who's
sound
gone?
and the fire kept them away.
Who's them?
Oh my god.
There's somebody here?
There was.
Where?
All everywhere. Heard 'em coming from over here. On this tree thing.
Go find him. Look.
Oh. Yeah, that's why I made the sense. They're fine. So should I just keep making perception checks? No. No. I want to be quiet.
7, the voices seem to be gone.
Yeah. See? So I did all of that. Vented. They're just gone now.
There's somebody there.
Oh, how do you know you were asleep?
You would have woken us up to fight them, or you would have eaten them, or something.
Yeah, I'll just keep them at bay. I don't have any javelins left. I don't know where...
What'd you do with your javelins?
I threw them at them. What do you mean?
Somebody needs to be awake with him. I'm just gonna facepalm.
Maybe he's hearing the voices of all the things he's eaten.
Oh my gosh.
He is the haunted one.
Yeah.
That's true.
All right, fine. How do I put these things away? Those drawings I made.
What time is it? Are we rested yet? Can we just go? Where's the sun?
Yeah, we should be rested him because he took over watch, made noise, etc. After 6 hours.
After a little while longer, yes, you complete your long rest. It is morning, yet still very dark.
Just move the X line.
Try to rearrange the horses' positions a little so they're a little more evened out.
No. So it's morning now, you said, DM?
Yep. Yep.
Suji, why are you worried about all of that? We've got the harness ready to go. Just horse yourself up and we'll hit the road.
We really want me to use one of my transformations in a dangerous area. It's not like I can just transform whenever I want.
Well,
It's
I
very
know
dangerous.
I know it's limited, but I mean, very dangerous. We've been on the road 6 days. We've been attacked 1 time by 2 spiders. We killed them in under a minute, and we moved on.
I just think that for the safety of our group and our other horses, that I should keep all my powers available to me.
So what you're saying is you selfishly want to keep your powers at the expense of us going more slowly.
Okay, how about this? I'll turn into a horse and help get us to the town. But in return, we tie up Big Death.
What?
What?
Why would we do that?
Because I did not like it well, I was a horse last time, and he just decides to whip me.
Oh yeah, he did do that, didn't he? We never really addressed that. That was fantastic.
You guys kind of do. You guys just said grow up and get over it, but yeah.
What's wrong with wanting him to take his duty seriously?
Did you enjoy whipping Suji? I just want to make sure there's nothing deeper happening here.
You have no idea.
You don't know if you enjoyed it.
I said you have no idea how much I enjoyed it.
Oh, that's why I asked.
I'm just gonna. You have no idea how much I enjoyed it.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Okay then.
As I become more weary.
Suji, what happened to the summoning like that bear? Couldn't you just did you get a horse thing? Could it help instead of you transforming then?
I mean, I could. They last only an hour though.
I mean, 7 at this point. The horses respect you. Maybe you'd want to get up there and help pull.
Yeah, that's fine.
He did offer to.
Yeah, I'm just not as fast as a horse, but faster than 3 horses. Be fine.
That's how math works, but okay.
Math works. I don't know. The same thing.
If he's willing, Suji, it's fine. Let's just hit the road. Dear God, before we get another
There's a horse. There we go. Always there we go. Lines up. It's fine.
What do you do with the dead one?
I'm gonna throw it. How far does it go?
The important questions here. Clearly.
Yeah, not that far. I throw in this direction. Away from. Yeah, I throw into the woods over here.
All right.
Just throw forced. It'd take too long to dig a hole.
As you dispose of the horse and take its place, and you all wake up and begin your travels for your last day of travel on your way to Morand. Anything you wish to do as you travel through the woods other than being on guard, I'm assuming. For spiders.
I'm gonna pray to Rootbark to understand these voices again more understanding.
I'm gonna say
this time I will keep my guard up after what happened.
I'm gonna say to Zoth, well, the slim chance we had that they didn't know we were coming, after Ravi's giant fireball, they kind of... They know.
Oh, yeah. If any of them are still doing what they're supposed to, they are 100% know we are coming.
Wonder what kind of reception we're gonna receive. You seem excited.
A
little more animated than usual. Not used to seeing Cat do cat things. You're a weird fucking cat, you know
that? You're a weird fucking elf.
Good talk.
Indeed he is.
Just gonna fucking good talk. I ignore him after that.
So antagonistic with his own familiar.
I'm going to be contemplating my experience with the Cronus again. And I'm gonna pray on it.
I'm just gonna be talking out loud, just being annoying. Oh, they're surely going to tell the tales of when our group took down the 2 mightiest spiders in the land. Speaking of which, we need someone to tell our tales. We need a bard. Why don't we have a bard? Somebody do some music. Suji, we're gonna get you a flute or something next city we go to. How's that sound?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah,
See,
My
Suji's our
party.
bard. Things are working out.
Ours are druid multi-classing into bard now.
If you can be a bard, I can have magic.
I'm just saying that when you think of like the heroes of legend, there's always musical tales of sorts told of their exploits. I think if we find a musician, if we find a bard along the way, maybe we just kidnap him. I mean, convince him that it would be a wonderful time to come along with our group.
Yeah,
We do have plenty of gold, like in the group fund. We could just employ one.
That is an idea.
That way, he's less likely to embellish the tales
Run.
negatively once he's away from us.
Good point. You're right. We probably shouldn't kidnap them if they're going to be writing the songs.
Suji flips over the plans for the armor smiths and starts songwriting. Toss a gold to your Suji.
No.
Overdrag of plenty.
All right. I would like perception checks from everybody.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god.
19.
3.
Perception?
Yes.
Yep. 14.
14 is the...
I saw nothing.
Saishori
I
is
see
so
nothing.
in her own head. It has been a rough week for Saishori. That's a lot of 14s.
Yeah.
All right. But next couple hours, you're all keeping pretty constant watch between, the group of you. Someone's always on lookout duty. As the little bit of sunlight starts to peek in and peek through the clouds overhead, you do see the area you were in wasn't just trees. You do start to see a lot of these spider webs and different patches of thick webbing. And after the first hour or so, that does start to lessen.
Okay. Robot vision.
But you are on guard, and through the woods, you do hear once in a while the skittering of some creature, some animal. Nothing that gets close enough for you to see, but there's that moment of tension of just waiting for it to something to pop up, or another spider, or another creature or something. But it seems that whatever it is either moving in the other direction or not willing to engage the large cart of individuals in the daylight.
We're spooky.
Little coward spider.
Well, you did nuke one.
I did.
This just reminds me of Harry Potter.
Well, no,
Work out
because
coming out.
in that stage play, he didn't actually use any magic in that situation, despite being a wizard. Very confusing. I think those riders must have been drinking or something. I would have written a much better play. You see, the wizard would use magic against the spiders. Crazy, I know.
Imagine being a wizard and using magic to
I know,
solve
it's
all your
just-
problems.
Wait. We're not supposed to negotiate. That's not. No.
You don't generally negotiate with spiders, especially when you know that they eat when the giant and they eat anything and everything.
We could genocide the
I
spiders.
make a line on my songwriting to separate the paper and start writing down notes on a screenplay.
God, he's confused.
He's just a little ADD. He just keeps doing different things.
But after several hours of slowly making your way, and seven helps because you guys weren't moving at the horses weren't moving at the full pace they could anyway because of the terrain. 7 does help keep the pace that you were moving with 4 horses because the terrain doesn't bother him as much, so it kind of evens out.
Hey,
Nice.
I'm so useful.
But the best you can tell, it's a little past midday. But you can see the woods start to lessen. Trees become more spread out, more sparse. And a bit further ahead, it opens to a clearing. In that clearing, you can start to see the shapes of buildings, structures. See little plumes of smoke. And it seems you have found your way to what could be presumed to be Morad.
Nice.
Yeah, awesome.
Tiny
Hooray.
town in the middle of the woods. And that's what we'll pick up next week.
Nice.
Perfect.
Moran.
I'm surprised. 7-day journey and only 1 attack. Not bad at all.
We're down to 1 horse, though.
We are.
New personal
We have a
best.
7.
I'm wondering how much like
They
our
get hit in the battle.
relative safety is attributed to just him rolling bad. Versus
On Roach?
yeah.
It's entirely possible. Yeah, he's rolling for attack, so we probably got at least somewhat lucky there. But it works for me.
Cannot confirm or deny.
Of
I mean, I could confirm or deny. I just
Yes, you choose not to confirm.
refusing to elaborate.
But we will pick up with that next.
Comes in, eats a horse, refuses to elaborate, gets barbed. the life of a giant spider.
Goodness.
I came back at the perfect time. 'Cause what if
Yeah.
you got my bad rolls?
It's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll pick up there next week. With another new town that you can actually explore because it's slightly bigger.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
Town
You're saying
time.
you didn't want us burning down that small village?
I mean, if you did it, you did it. I just wasn't gonna. Especially, I'm not gonna make a map if you're just gonna burn it down. Why would I do that?
We may end up destroying the city by the time we leave.
I could just use my axe this whole time to clear out this entire forest. And I didn't. 7
It's
has
not
grown.
like clean trees. It's kind of more like small trees.
It's all dead trees and shit. You're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I could have just made a path.
We're on a path.
I could have made it better.
Yeah, but how long would it have taken for you? Just because you're big and strong doesn't mean you could just like take trees and toss them like they're pebbles.
Yes, it does. I don't need to
No,
sleep.
I think we'd rather not draw more attention to us, especially when you're the only one awake.
Huh?
Already paranoid.
Yeah. Got these good rolls though. Going.
All I know is it's pretty much guaranteed that the city knows we're here. So
Yeah. But what if I took the time to clear out this whole forest that's got even better dexterity, more strength? Cutting down a forest? 7's new job. He's a logger.
It would take months. Literal month.
I will be here for months.
Nice.
And
You
Genocide
don't
and-
need. You'd only
Genocide
increase
and
our journey by months, buddy.
Well, you guys can leave without me because I have the vest, and I can get my knuckle dusters by then,
That's true.
and I can make this path real nice. I could have committed genocide against all the spiders.
All right, we'll go figure out
We're-
Shori's backstory and save the world and whatever the fuck else is happening. You deal with your forest.
You become the lumberjack.
You do that,
Yes.
buddy. Don't get me wrong. We're not we're not high level. Like we're not gods. We're just extraordinary people.
Yes, but 7 started off encased in a tree in a forest. It could have been this forest.
So
know.
you'd be destroying your own home, is what you're
Yes,
saying?
I could find my relics. Maybe I can dig up.
Why
some
would they
more
be
war
here?
corpses. I don't know. Why do I worship Rugbar? You don't know.
I don't
We
know.
don't
Yeah.
specifically. In fact, that
Why
is
do
the most
you?
confusing thing about you.
Would you
You're
like to
gonna
tell
find
us?
out.
Do you know why?
No. Yes. Because
You-
I'm impulsive and I make really good choices for RP.
Rugbark.
Yeah.
But in campaign, do you know why?
Yeah, it's just, no. I don't know. I gotta read things again. Yeah. All I know, strength. Strength, God. The God King. I'm God Toe. God King makes sense. Listen, I'm not bright. There is no but, that's it.
IRL or in the campaign? Because I'm pretty sure it's
That
both.
was
Both.
my next question.
Ouch.
I didn't know where 7 ended and Manny began.
They're the same person.
7 doesn't have a drinking problem.
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah.
It's called he can't get drunk. That seems to be a problem.
He can't.
He keeps
because,
trying though on the blood of random creatures.
yeah. I have poison resistance. Do you think alcohol can get me drunk? This is a real question.
Yes, it can.
All right, but how much?
How many barrels?
When you figure out where your mouth is, I'll let you know.
Oh.
That means I can drink for 1 minute straight. Maybe 3. But
How many barrels? How many barrels do you think you can eat in a minute?
I don't know. How many rolls do I have to make?
I don't know. We'll find
Alright.
out.
All right, we need some con saves. Yeah, it's going to definitely affect dexterity, intelligence. It might even boost my charisma, though. We're going to find out. 7 has a temporary boost to charisma after drinking.
With 7's penchant for just spending all his gold on random shit, we're gonna find like the nearest alehouse, and he's just gonna buy their whole stock and sit there drinking it the whole time.
I don't need a mug. Just rip the tops off. Just swallow them whole. We're going to find out what happens.
Fucking barrel and all.
Yeah.
You'll lose your deposit.
Look, I spend gold for no reason.
That's what I just said.
Yeah. I don't care
What do you
about
mean? You're gonna get the knuckle busters.
Yeah.
Actually,
Do you know how much those
or
cost? me?
dusters, whatever the fuck they're called.
I spent 5,000 gold on a single item.
It was
Because I
5K.
wanted-
Shit.
Oh, yeah. It has ranged, added strength. It's cool.
Don't you technically not know what it's gonna have yet?
No,
Outside
I
of
asked for
range?
these things.
Ah.
No, I asked for the extra damage and a range thing.
Yeah, I think it was like 3K or something originally. Then he started adding shit on top of it.
Yeah. So I spent all the broker's money that I had at that point.
Mm.
And precious stones
Kitty cat.
And time.
and time. I still have, what, 2 full months left now?
2 and change, yeah.
Yeah, 2 and change now.
It's gonna be a while.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a minute.
We'll be dead by then.
Yeah. By the time we get back, I'll still have like 7 weeks left to go.
That would be unfortunate, but yeah, that's possible. We could be dead by then.
Come back. And they're like, oh, yeah, no, 2 months still. Bobby had to give it to Babby, and he's still infusing magic into it, making it cool. I was like, okay. Go to next town, just spend another 5K on better stuff. Be fine.
A better set of knuckle dusters.
For the record,
Everywhere.
5K is really not that much in the world of magic items.
Nah.
No, I know it's not.
What?
Think.
Yeah.
But it is a lot in the scope of money in this world.
Well, yes,
Yeah.
of course it is.
5K for magic gun is worth it. We'll be fine. I also gotta get some better javelins. So
better than you javelins in the first place. You're all out.
I need javelins that come back. I need boomerangs. Man, I got all this rope. I didn't even think of tying into it so I could get one back. Damn.
That'll be a harpoon.
Yeah, it'll be.
I mean, you could have a makeshift
my
harpoon.
harpoons. Hey, there's a cat. You can't see her, but Luna is right there.
Yes.
She's farting. It's terrible.
Where is my cat? Is she down here?
I don't know.
Oh.
My brother just texted me. He just left.
Here?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yep. All they did was cost me an hour of my life.
What the fuck took you so long?
Because he said he'd be here in 20 minutes, and that 20 minutes turned into a full hour.
Yeah, but why were you gone for like fucking 40 minutes?
Brian.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, because he decided, well, he came back from the bar, so he decided he wanted to go.
How do you mute yourself randomly? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Which hotkey did you hit?
Literally the enter button.
Well,
My enter button mutes me.
why are you touching your keyboard?
Because I was doing something else on a different page. Trying to buy things, but it's fine. But yeah.
Stop buying skateboards.
You don't tell me how to live. All right. Don't buy more cases on CSGO.
I haven't.
Or it's because you don't have as much money as I have.
Oh, damn.
I mean, he's got a point, but
if you had the money to spend, you would, though.
I'm a gambling addict. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well,
Absolutely.
You've already taken the first step and admitted that you.
I mean, to be fair, since CSGO came out almost 10 years ago, I've only spent $800 or so over the course of 10
years.
Over 10 years, it's not bad.
That could be a lot worse.
Especially since my inventory is about a little more than that. So I'm up technically. But actually no, I'm down. I lost a bunch of gambling when gambling was a thing, but
Yeah, I'm the exact opposite. I don't even want to spend $10 for all the fancy skins for hundreds of dollars for the stuff for Valorant.
Yeah, this motherfucker, Chris, this motherfucker plays so much Valorant that he maxed out the battle pass. I'm not even like through the first page.
Makes sense for like, a new game. If he did it like 3 or 4 times in a row, I'd be like,
oh yeah, I have.
Oh, okay. Oh, dang.
Yeah, he's maxed out like all the battle passes since
See, he's gotten free skins.
But no, he's got free classics. He doesn't even fucking pay for it. $10 to get all those skins. He doesn't get it.
Yeah.
But still, I don't want to spend money all the time.
There's only one game I've ever spent money on it, and that was PSOU. The AOTI, whatever it is.
Ambitions.
That was just the server, yeah.
The expansion.
Yeah, I only paid for the
expansion.
The server fee thing, yeah.
Yeah. The
MMO
fee.
Brad, I don't know if I ever told you the story. I've told the story many of times though. But when I was working at the warehouse with Jerry, we were like talking about League of Legends, and there was this site like, "How much have you spent?" And I was like, "Oh, probably over 1,000 or whatever." I brought up my account; it was like 1,200. And he's like, "Oh my god, how'd you spend that much money on the game?" I'm like, "Well, I've played it for like 8 to 10 years or so. Probably like 200 or so is like on gifts, and it's like literally the only game I've played. So like, I really don't care that it's that bad or whatever. It's like cosmetics and shit, but like, whatever.
Yeah.
Like $100 a year to play video games for 12 months, whatever." And then a year later, he comes to me and he's like, "I spent more than you."
Wow, that's funny. I mean, dude, as long as you enjoy what you're doing and you're not affecting your well-being, it's fine. At the end of the day, lots of hobbies that people do seem pretty fucking dumb to people who don't do them. So
that is very accurate.
I think League of Legends affect a lot of things, but
yeah.
Well, if it actually has, then it's not a good thing. Again, I mean, look, man, I fucking threw some money. Like, I always do that sort of shit. I'm not an addict, but like when I play Duel Links, I threw some money at it because at the end of the day, especially these days, I value my time a lot more than my money. So if I'm enjoying a game, and it's like that, I'll put some money in. But there are some blatantly like ridiculous microtransaction related games, and at this point, I've just kind of sworn myself
Mm.
All
off
right,
of
so
that.
I just checked my CS money. 1,200.
When you played it for a long time and shit.
Hey, you said
Yeah.
10 years. $120 a year? I mean,
Yeah, that's nothing.
That's 2 video games.
I mean, if you know, yeah, true. But if you know the odds on the boxes, it's such a fucking waste of money. It's
Oh,
so
well,
bad.
I mean, let's be honest. In the overwhelming majority of cases, microtransactions are pretty much a waste of money. But
Yeah, but you gotta have swag.
again,
You
it's
gotta look
whatever.
cool.
I think the main thing is I just don't like to like pay to win in a sense.
Yeah.
But you'll pay for skins in games.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
especially like, whale type games, like a lot of phone games where it's like pay $100 for this one card. I'm like, that is literally the stupidest thing in the world.
Yeah,
Like-
actual pay to win.
Yeah.
Looks at Crush Card.
Oh no.
No.
Yeah, we did some dumb Yu-Gi-Oh, man. Some dumb fucking Yu-Gi-Oh. For sure.
How much do you guys think you've spent on Yu-Gi-Oh over the years?
I mean,
The hands came up. Oh shit.
I have also the game has made me money, but I have also spent a lot of money, so I don't know. I mean,
feel
pure
like-
spend, not accounting for money I have taken in, an obscene amount of money because I've also bought a lot of merchandise and stuff that I've resold. Same with Roach. If you don't count the money coming in, his total might actually be 6 figures just because there's just so much turn that he was doing for a long
God
time.
damn.
Buying $5,000 worth of stuff, reselling it for, 8 or 9 or 10K or however much, there was like a lot of that. So mine was smaller stuff because I was mainly focused on accessories and not cards. If you want to just say pure cards I have bought for myself,
Yeah.
not accounting for resales or
Just
profit.
cards.
I mean, minimum $10,000. I was playing the game since I was 8 years old.
I mean, I've been playing Magic since I'm like 12.
But
I'm trying to think.
Say the one thing is like, let's say 2009 era when like I quit and shit, and like before you guys became more merchants and stuff in the game.
Yeah.
I would say honestly, I probably spent more money on tournament fees and stuff than actually buying cards.
Well,
I'm
I
like-
mean, that's the goal if you can get away.
I'm
with it.
like, I feel like I never really bought packs and shit. Like we mainly just traded for cards or got the packs from entry fees and tournaments and stuff.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
it's
there were
not.
Chris, there were just certain formats where it was just fucking impossible. Like I'd
Yeah.
randomly take time off or come back, and it's like, and even during times I wasn't taking time off, sometimes it would just be like, oh, the new set dropped. Like, okay, great. Like, so I always say to Roach, like, all right, like how bad is it? It's like, oh yeah, there's a staple. Like, oh great, and it's a secret, and then you just see, I'm sorry for those who haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh. Secret rare means it was either at one point 1 per box, or then later they stepped up to 2 per box, but it was basically never more than that.
No.
Box meaning 24 packs, each pack individually costing $4. You might be able to get boxes at reduced rates. Lowest we ever got them was like 58 a box, 60 a box. Never really lower than that.
That's pretty good
right,
though.
Roach?
That's
Am I
really
right?
good.
Yeah.
But
I mean, before
a whole other factor
So-
that there's 10 secret
No.
rares in a set.
yeah, exactly. Then he would say. Then there were a couple sets. I'm just pulling a random example out of my ass where he'd be like, "Oh, and people are reporting that this secret is a short print secret.
Yeah.
So there might be 10 secrets in the box in the set, but you don't have an equal chance of pulling each one of them." So there was this one set. There was this one deck called Necros. This one set came out, which was, in fact, Roach, remind me, that had like a secret in every like pack or something, right? Because that was a different set. That was like a Hidden Arsenal set. So there was like a secret in every pack. So it was a weird set. And I figured, oh, great, that's going to make things so much easier. And then, nope, this particular card, which was a guaranteed 3 of staple, meaning you had to play 3 or you shouldn't even play the deck. And unfortunately, the deck was so good, you had to play the fucking deck if you were playing in that format. And that was, I want to say, 2 per case. So you buy 12 boxes, you get 2 of them, meaning you spend an entire $600 getting 12 boxes, and that's if you're getting them on discount, and then you still don't have a full set of the shit you need to play one fucking deck. Sometimes they were just awful
Yeah.
with the decisions they made. I mean, I get it, they're trying to make money, but man, they did a real good job of trying to chase off the casual player with some of their releases. It was fucking wild.
I
And
mean,
even sorry, last comment. And then
Yeah.
even later, because when I was younger, I had no money for this fucking game, which is why I sold merch. But then I got older, got more money, but then it was still like, do I want to spend $500 on a play set of 3 cards? It just felt dumb, and so I didn't. And that was eventually when my play dropped off, and then we started just playing all these old formats where you can get all the stuff pretty relatively cheap, and just you could play with friends for fun, because that's all the game is to me at this point, which is good. I like Yu-Gi-Oh a lot better now, playing it for fun than trying to grind for tournaments, man.
Why did I bring this
I
up?
gotta
Why did I open Pandora's box and talk about fucking Yu-Gi-Oh?
I was gonna just say one of the funniest things is like you could spend $1,000, right, to have these cards for your deck, but they're not even in your deck. They're your extra deck, your like fusion deck. That's how much it could cost.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then if
Wasn't that like
the right
freaking
decisions
like-
are made, it could be
Yeah.
worthless in 2 months. If they just go, oh, those cards are actually way too good. So that 3 of staple we told you about, now it's limited to 1 per deck. And all of a sudden that went from a $150 card to a $20 card.
Yep, I'm getting
in
PTSD
a
from
day.
working computer with that. Because one of the cards I was opening, I pulled a whole bunch of, was worth $130, and then 2 days later, it was worth $28.
Unbelievable. But yep, that happened all the time.
And I got lucky one day. Every box I opened, he only had me open until I found the secret rare. I pulled them out of the first pack, every single box.
You're
And
good.
there were 4 of the Red Eyes Darkness Dragons, or whatever the Red Eyes something dragon. And that was like a $500 fusion card.
I fucking hate you and TCG.
Right?
Stop this.
Yeah.
No more
Those are the
TCG
ones
talk.
I had to put in the top
What-
loaders.
What about you guys, David Rose? You ever do any dumb shit hobbies like this that cost you way more money than was appropriate if anyone else heard about it?
Oh man.
Cosplaying.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, cosplay. Yeah,
that's awesome though.
yeah.
Rose
'cause-
and
At least that's like somewhat
Yeah.
practical. It's an experience, not just shit you own.
yeah.
I mean, it
yeah.
becomes shit you own after it sits in your like closet for like 2 years.
Yeah, but you wear it to a con, you got your money's worth out of it, you know?
That's
True.
the same thing as a card, like a deck of cards.
I think I probably spent $5K on fishing equipment.
Jeez.
You go fishing?
He's a fishing man.
I
How many fucking fishing poles do you have, Don? I know you got rid of some.
I have 6 here and another probably 7 or 8 at Anna's. I probably spent $5,000 on skateboards.
Probably.
Gosh.
Wow.
And he keeps buying more.
Yeah, probably another 1,500.
He's a collector. You wouldn't understand.
He needs to get a fucking thing up on his wall so he can hang them so they have a purpose. So they just sit in his
I
fucking
don't
closet.
have enough wall space.
You need to make some.
Well, I'd probably also spend another $1,500 on those knives when I was collecting
He
them.
has too many speakers for wall space.
No, he got rid of some.
I got rid of some.
Oh, did he?
I did.
'Cause that was amazing when you showed us that collection. I was like, "Whoa, man!"
Yeah,
this
I
is
have
so much audio equipment.
I have 6 sets here. I have another 2 sets at my friend's house, and then another set at my friend's house with the whole system set up. But yeah, I got rid of my giant speakers, and now I'm just running these pig speakers, which sound so much better.
Yeah, I told you. I don't know why the fuck you use this old shit.
Because they're still old. These things are from like 90.
Yeah, but they
One.
sound so much fucking better.
Yeah. The worst part is they're worth nothing. They're like $80 for the pair, $100.
At least
The
mine are
ones
still like,
those giant ones didn't break. They're $1,000.
well, you fucked up.
Yeah. I got like $4,000 worth of vintage stereo equipment though.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's like a thrift shop fucking god.
Oh,
I don't know
yeah,
what-
so
It does. I was gonna say it does
I only
seem
spent
kind of
like
like
I only
thrift
spent
shop
like
ass.
I only spent like $300 on all my audio equipment. My vintage stuff.
Yeah, he finds good shit. Surprisingly.
I mean, if you're looking for the deals and you know the stuff, right? That's what it
Yeah.
takes. So
Yeah.
you gotta know what you're looking at.
Anything from the 70s and earlier is worth minimum $200. Once you
Is
hit
it
the
actually better, or is it just because audiophiles are like in love with like the old equipment before everything went like super digitalized?
if kind of deal, no.
it's kind of both.
Mm.
Like the ones from the 60s have a completely different sound than anything modern you would have. And they're still working day well Like I have one that's literally from 1962. It's worth about $1,800. I paid $10 for. And my friend spent $500 on a Denon that stopped working in a year.
They don't make them like they used to.
No, but like once you start getting towards like 80s and 90s, people still want it, but it's not worth anything. There's no real return on investment.
Dude, if you find like the old working tube shit, that brings money.
Yeah.
But it's really hard to find since tubes fucking burn.
Yeah. But now they make reproduction ones which are they're still like $300-$400 for just a mini amplifier, not even a full receiver. Like my turntable is $800 and that's from the 70s. Yeah. Be worth more if I had the dust cover for it, but worth. I'm not paying $200 for a piece of plastic.
Hell no.
That only adds $100 to my thing.
I mean, people spend $800 on a piece of cardboard. That's completely useless.
I mean, people spend $1,200 on digital skins for a video game, so
yeah.
Excuse me, those digital skins are going to be in the form of NFTs now, bro. So you don't know.
Oh, don't fucking start with that. Don't get me started on this shit.
Or the future. No, God, I just one of the single dumbest things I have heard in my entire life. Are the discussions about NFTs?
Don't get me
Love
started
how
on
much
NFTs.
people push up to.
Well, that's how you know it's a scam. Nobody pushes something that hard when they're not trying to screw you over somehow.
Don't you want to buy a Bored Ape, bro, my Bored Ape, bro.
Hey, bro.
Oh, that's not the best click.
Come on, bro. It's all about
an artist. It's just like randomly generated. That's why it's worth so much money.
but my crypto,
it's
bro.
like it makes me sound like a sick person, but like a couple of the posts, granted, you don't know if they're real or not. But like the people talking about like losing their life savings on NFTs, I just find some of the funniest shit in the entire world. Like, I'm sorry.
Dude, how fucking dumb are like I can understand getting duped by a crypto pump and dump or something. Like, yeah, it happens. You didn't get it early enough, you got fucked.
And
buying
NFTs, people make boatloads of money off crypto. So like there's actual evidence that some form of
there's a
has
chance,
worked
however slim
for
it is,
some
but you got to do
people.
your research. Whereas you're buying a fucking JPEG and assigning it value.
Yeah, but not even the JPEG. You're buying like a digital certificate.
You're buying a fucking token that
JPEG.
points to the JPEG. Yeah, it's beyond my fucking comprehension how fucking dumb people are to do that. And it's like these people that make all the big money off of it, they sell it to themselves to inflate the value to trick the dumbasses into buying it.
Oh yeah. Because if you can pull some bullshit and sell, one of these NFTs for $10K, all you guys
now it's valued at $10K. Oh, yep. Buy my fucking my portrait of a dildo riding a bicycle, $10,000 right here.
Hey guys.
Excuse me.
Exclusive
sir,
NFT.
That dildo riding a bicycle is part of an exclusive 1 of 20 set that will never be recreated.
Dude,
unless
you know what fucking
screenshots it,
actually like upset me about this whole NFT thing? There was an old website, like old internet, like the old Flash videos, Killfrog. I don't know if you guys remember Killfrog. There was like Joe Cartoon, Killfrog, all this other shit. But like
Flash
predates
games for me. I was a Newgrounds kid. So.
Yeah, but this predates Newgrounds. This is like as Newgrounds is coming up. So like this website Killfrog, it was kind of dead for like almost a decade, but if you went to like killfrog.com/whatever, you can still access all the old videos and shit, right? As soon as NFTs became a thing, they took it down, rebranded the whole thing, and started selling the characters and shit as NFTs. So you can't even see the old videos anymore. Dude, it's so painful. The only way you can find the old videos is going on YouTube and watching like fucking shitty YouTubers like, oh, let's play through this video on Killfrog. You can't just watch them anymore.
Not to get too commie, but man, capitalism really does just destroy everything good eventually.
It's the fucking artist's choice, though. Like, they could have left the site up and then started selling the NFTs separately. They didn't have to take down the fucking videos. Like,
part of it is personal responsibility, but part of it is where we've emphasized this world where money means more than almost anything.
It's like the death of the old internet, dude. Like, the internet's becoming less and less Wild Wild West. Like, it hasn't been since, like, basically the advent of Facebook. And
yeah, it hasn't been in a long time.
I mean, there used to be. That. Just because I remember when, obviously I'm a lot younger than you guys, but I remember just seeing like a bunch of gore on the internet. Like it was so accessible before.
It's still there. You can go to like Ogrish and Rotten and shit. It's still there.
Just start streaming it.
Why did you all like? You two were way too passionate about that. Oh, it's still there. You can find it. You just gotta
easily.
Hey guys, I just forgot something else I remember something else I collected. Sneakers. I have over 80 pairs. Not
Still?
counting
Of what?
Sneakers.
my sneaker collection.
Sneakers.
Like
Yeah.
new in box? Because the sneakerheads love that shit.
Oh no, I got a couple. I got 2 pairs of Vans that are new in box that I'm not.
I'm really not trying to be a dick, but if they're not new in box, what the fuck is the point? 'Cause,
Oh,
like that's I've never
no.
seen anyone collect and actually like wear the stuff.
Well, no,
All the
any-
sneakerheads I knew in college.
Well, no, if you any Vans that have the original blue tags are made in America are worth minimum $250.
Even if they're used?
Yeah.
Mm.
Because they haven't been made in America in a while, and I have a pair of Vans from 09 that are worth about $400,
I say.
and they're worn, like some of the things are torn, but it was from a limited Vault collection release from some Japanese guy, and Taka something.
Yeah, dude,
Oh, yeah.
the clothes market is weird, man.
Yeah,
You get like an old pair of fucking like raw denim jeans.
$800.
Yeah, old Levi's are like worth a ton of money.
Yeah, so you gotta make sure to keep an eye
So
out.
we're gonna invest in Crazy Bones, and we're gonna start selling.
No, we're gonna
them.
invest in Levi's NFTs. Just blue jeans. just pictures of blue
Yeah.
jeans.
They have to be blue jeans with slight alterations from picture to picture.
Just get one pair, take a picture, rip it a little bit, take another picture, rip it a little bit, take another picture. Get a rock, rub some fucking distress on the legs.
I sold $1,000 the shoes in like a summer before. Just that's what people wanted. I should have kept the one pair because they were dope.
I always hear about that with like Jordans.
They were
The Jordan people go crazy on some of
yeah.
those limited.
You can find those all the time at the thrift store. Beat to hell if you're willing to spend a whole bunch of hours and then another like $60 on a pair with similar sole. You can still resell them for up to $1,200.
There's a lot of fucking sneakerheads out there.
$200.
I see people talking about like, oh, the new Nike release. I got like 5 pairs, bro. I can't wait to sell them all.
Yeah,
They already
like,
doubled in value like a week later. Like,
I sold a pair of 90s Air Maxes for like $400.
I mean, that's like literally free money if you get into one of those raffles and you win
they're
the
like-
shoe.
Yeah,
You just like literally like double it, like 2.5
Yeah,
times your money.
But that shit's also killing me, Chris, because it feels like everything is just being bought and scalped now, man. It's just
That's
like
'cause-
Yeah.
That's because
Yeah,
they
it's
all
kind of like these
Hustle,
things
hustle.
called battleground play, man. It's like Jesus, why would someone ever fucking do that shit?
it's because kids our age now have adults our age now have money so they can buy the stuff they want back then. And now
Yeah.
people know it's worth more money. You can ask whatever you want. Just gonna pay
yeah,
for
I guess spread of information is a big part of it.
it.
limited availability fucks everybody.
And
Only the
stuff-
scalpers win. Only the scalpers win. That's it.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Fucks well, and the companies because they don't give a shit. They just want to sell the product. The only people who lose are the regular consumers.
Yep.
Right.
Sad.
Yeah, but what you gonna do?
I'm gonna start heading out. I gotta finish this assignment.
All right. Good luck.
Yep.
To do that.
Have
See you
fun.
guys.
All right,
Have a
bye.
lovely evening. Until next
You
week.
too. Bye.
Bye.
Right now, all the cams are fucked up.
You can buy a battle pass.
That's what this viewers were really here for, just the rids.
Hey.
Dude, I had an overlay that was just supposed to be cams, but I wait, this one? I don't fucking. I'm not gonna bother with it. I'm just gonna end the stream. We can chat a little bit more, or whatever. But good night. I'm back tomorrow with fucking playoff match 2 semifinals for CS:GO, and then we're back with hopefully we win in finals next Tuesday, and then we'll be back with D&D on Wednesday. Yeah, right. We're all good. We're all good for next week so far.
I'm usually good.
Yeah, I don't have plans.
Fuck you and your plans.
I don't have any.
He just said he has no plans.
Well, fuck you and your lack of plans.
You guys play.
You know what?
Be here.
Why don't you go to the DMV?
I really need to.
Uh,
Fuck. All right, I'm in the stream. Good night.